Quack! Boo! Hello everyone. Hello. I forgot to warm up my voice, but hello. I think we're back from the ad break. Sorry, I have to let me just do something real quick because there is sounds. There's loud sounds that are distracting me. There you go. Hello everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? We've got quite the stream today. So many things happening. Actually, I'm looking at my mic. I'm a little quiet, aren't I? Okay, how's this? Ba 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 ba. How's that? Can you guys hear me? Let's say our hellos. I see that you guys are getting your stickers. And we'll get started. Well, let me see what we got here. Let me see. Oh, I hope you guys didn't see me while I was fiddling around with my scenes. Because I was like, oh no, my intro music isn't playing. And then I realized I was looking at the wrong bar. But it's all good. So let's see who we got here. We got Seribot, of course. We got Seishun. You got your sticker. Ciaris, hello. Or was it Cyrus? Now I'm like second guessing when you said like oh, you pronounced my name right, and now I'm like, uh-oh. What was it? Was it Cyrus? Folk, hello. Hello, beeplebees. I saw your message in the Discord. You're reading Liberator in release order. That's so awesome. Matthew, hello. That's right. Hont's game. Wait a minute. No, we're not playing Hont's game. We are opening Digimon packs today, and we're playing the Digimon TCG. No Hont's game. I don't know what would lead you to believe that we're playing Hont's game today. Fugubi, hello. Hello, Sotenbori, hello. The first one, Ciaris. Okay, cool. A Digimon fun fact. Well, first of all, good evening, George. I keep forgetting it is evening because we're like shortly after the summer solstice, so it's still light out. It's still very light out. So I will give you a Digimon fact as soon as we get into the classroom. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yahoo! See, I told you guys. I told you. We're just playing Digimon today. We're just playing Digimon with a little dash of hand cam, paw cam, and don't worry, I will get to that fun fact. But look, we're gonna be opening some packs today. My addiction, it's real. But before we get into that, let's yap a little bit. I was hoping for more Hont's game drops. I don't know what would lead you guys to believe that there's any smidge of Hont's here. I don't know what you could mean by that. Wait, hold on. Wait, what happened to the sound? Give me a second. There we go. Okay. So let's see. And then Ciara summon the cats. Okay, so a Digimon fact. I have a lot. What fun fact should I go for? Should we just start at the beginning? That Digimon was made as a Tamagotchi, contender, but for boys. We had to defeat the Fire Lord by then, or he will be too strong. Oh, you're right. The comet, it passes, and save Kingdom Hearts. Come, Guardian. A Digimon fact? Okay. Let me think of a good one here. There were my forte is the Digimon Adventure continuity. So the 1999 anime, the follow-up anime, the Squeakquel, the way he just spams it over and over. Come, Guardian. So I also read. I've been so into the Digimon. Digimon Adventure. I even looked up. There's a novel. There's a novelization of the series, and it was translated. Oh, Owen! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Sparkly Race Cat raid! Hello! You're playing- oh my gosh, you're playing horse game, let's go! Like, more horses! People are coming in thinking that we're gonna be playing with horses. No, we're gonna be playing with Digimon. I don't know where you would get such an idea. I don't know where- put that away. I don't know where you would get such an idea. Hey, no! Why would you throw things at me? Why? Also, Reddy's Love, hello. Why would you do that? I'm sharing Digimon facts because George redeemed it. He's asking for some Digimon facts, but I'm stalling for time, you see. But Owen, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good one. Let me know how your stream went, how your UMAMUSUME stream went, and who your favorite is. Is it Top Gun? I feel like you said it earlier, but let me know who your favorites are if you have more than one. Because I might go into my favorites as well. But thank you for the raid. If you need to raid and run, or if you need to get some post-stream care, no worries. Same goes for everyone that raided in with you. But yeah. So I have 3 things that I want to do. 1 is I want to play Digimon card game. 2 is I want to open some packs. Hello everyone. 3 is something a little secret. Wait, I said put that away. But yeah, so let's see, more horses. Any quadrupedal Digimon? Many, actually. Garurumon, who, okay, maybe that should be like a little fun fact. So there's the Gabumon line, which is technically Gabumon is not like a doggy. He's actually a reptile, but he wears the fur of his future evolution because that's just how Digimon work. He wears the data of a Garurumon as his pelt, and then he digivolves into Garurumon. It's kind of like Cubone from Pokemon, where he wears the skull of his dead mom. And then when it evolves, the skull melds with his head, you know? And then if it's a female, then they lay eggs, and then I guess they're destined to die, and then its child wears its skull, all of that stuff. So similarly, Gabumon wears the pelt of a Garurumon, but it's like the data of a Garurumon. Maybe it was a family member, maybe it was his mom, even though there aren't really parents in Digimon because they're data. Anyway, so Gabumon is on 2 legs. Garurumon, which it digivolves into, is on 4 legs. And then the digivolution of that is Were-Garurumon, where he gets up on his 2 legs again and he wears pants. And then his final digivolution is Metal Garurumon, where he's quadrupedal again. I feel like I need a visual for this, but all of my, like... my projector screen is my camera, and, like, you know, my board is being used for Digimon TCG, so I can't give you a visual. Why does stream have no sound? Wait, for real? Are you talking about the game? Wait, you can hear me, right? You can hear me? With equine features? Oh, are you talking about a horse Digimon? Okay. There's definitely horse Digimon. There's a bunch of Digimon that are based off of the Chinese zodiac. So there is a... You know what? It's not quadrupedal, though. I think it's on 2 legs. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. I will answer that question. And then, you know, what else? Who knows what else will be happening on the stream? Who knows? Refresh. With equine features. Getter Pilot, hello! Welcome. It was just a short gorilla. Maya no Top Gun, let's go. I love Antilamon, the bunny, right? The bunny of the zodiac. I'm falling for Oguri Cup. Yeah, oh my gosh, so... No, I'm gonna come back to it, because I was gonna say I just got Oguri Cap, but... I'm gonna get back to it. Mega Bronson, hello, look, it's Horse Game. It's Hont's Game. And it's my favorite, Agnes Tachyon. I can get behind Oguri Cap. Yeah, pack opening stream, cardboard crack, hand reveal, sniffer, Honts. The Chinese horse Digimon stands in 2 legs. Gotcha. Nodders! Okay, so let me get the Digimon factoids out of the way, and then let's talk about Horse Game. And then I think after that we'll open some packs. Alright? We'll open some packs. Just like me, for real. She has no sense of direction and is hungry. Yeah, that's what I got from her story as well. So, yeah, there is a horse. It's not the only horse Digimon. There is a horse Digimon, and it's one of the Zodiac. It's one of they call it the 12 Devas. So there's 12 of them, and they all have some kind of, is it like Sanskrit name? But they're all based off the Zodiac, and they appear in the 3rd series of Digimon Tamer. So there's one for the rabbit, that's Antilamon, there's one for the horse, there's one for the ram, there's one for the pig, there's one for the doggy. So yeah, they're all pretty cool, and I have those cards too. I have the, you know what? I can give you guys a visual. Give me a second. I can give you a visual. Watch this. Let's put away the horse game for now. Look, I have the cards. See? Haunts. You guys came for horse game, I'll give you a horse game. It's Indramon. Unfortunately, I turned off the auto zoom on this, so it's not gonna be in focus, but there's that. And then who else? This whole deck is just the Devas, but I don't play it. I just happen to get them. This is Sandiramon the snake. This is Pajiramon the sheep or the ram. And then let's see, Ju Chaomon. So each of the Devas, they also serve basically the 4 holy beasts. And they're based off of like the beasts of like the cardinal direction. So like the phoenix, there's the white tiger, there's the black turtle, and then there's the blue dragon. And then there's Antilamon. Look, they're doing kung fu. We will get to horse game. Let's see. Majiramon, which is a dragon. I like the fact that the Devas are based off Chinese zodiac thing because the character that was one of the devs in the in-world Digimon is Chinese. Yeah, that's right. Henry's dad, right? I forgot his name. Was it he like actually had a Chinese name. Henry does too in the Japanese version of the series, but I grew up with the American one, so so I only know him as Henry. Testosterone, hello. Arkumith, hello. Hello, Julian. You can't swim. No, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I'm just showing off the Chinese zodiac inspired Digimon. Mihiramon, the tiger. Let's see. Azulongmon, this is the Azure dragon. English Tamers dub, I'm sorry. That's what I grew up with. Vajramon, the bull. Or the ox, rather. And then I love this one, Vikaralamon. Vikaralamon. The pig. Not joke, I really can't swim. It's okay, Julian, I also can't swim. It's true, actually. This is one of the stranger ones. This is Kumbiramon. Kumbiramon is the rat, but it is a weird, like, bagpipe with wings? With a mouse head? I think? You watched the Ian Tamer dub too? Let's go, George. Let's go. And then this is Ibanuumon, which is the black turtle. It has 2 heads. One of them is a turtle, the other's a dragon. We have Sinduramon, who is the rooster. And then... oh, the dog. This is Katuramon, the doggy. And then... the monkey, Makuramon, monkey. And then Baihumon, which is the white tiger. And then the 4 beasts, this is just the option cards. The 4 beasts also have like a leader, which is in the center, which is called Fanglongmon, or I don't know if that's I don't know if that's like the Chinese name or not, but Fanglongmon, who represents the center. So unfortunately, I don't have that card, but it does exist. Alright, let me see if I missed any messages, and then let's go back to talking about horses. Let's see. I hope the 4 holy beasts don't show up in Beat Break for their own sake. Oh no. Let's see. English Tamers, can't swim. Wish we had more proper support for the 4 gray dragons. Yeah. I don't play the deck, but I also feel like I'm not the only one that doesn't play the deck. like I have all the cards, but except for Fanglongmon, obviously, but yeah, I don't see a lot of people playing that deck, so yeah. Anyway, so as you can see, I've also been addicted to horse game. I know you can't hear it because I wanted the sound to be focused on the Digimon TCG, but I've also been obsessed with the horse game. I'll show off my horses and maybe we'll play a race while we yap. And then we'll do some card openings. Gotcha game talk. I was talking with my coworker about how, like, you know, she likes gambling with reason, right? Like, she's not a gambling addict, but, you know, she goes to Vegas every so often. And she likes to gamble within reason. She doesn't waste her money. She only, like, gambles within her means, you know? But she was telling me about, like, you know, the dopamine hit, right? And I was telling her, like, I didn't really understand that until I got into gacha games. So, like, Fate Go and Horse Game and everything. So, let's see. Here's who I have. You know what? Let me move the smartphone. There we go. I'm actually playing the Steam version, by the way. I connected my account on the Steam version. And I intentionally did not put the sound on. So, don't tell me that you can't hear the sound, because that was intentional. I can only have so many sources up at the same time. I'm surprised my computer isn't gonna explode. That's what they all say? What do you mean? Let's see. There is a Steam version. Yes, it's free. You can download it. You can download it if you want. Should I make this bigger? Nah, I should just focus on the ones that I like. You can't hear the horses streamer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Game muted? Game muted? Maybe you should just open up your horse ears? No, I'm just kidding. You can link it to your mobile device too for seamless crossplay. Yeah, I've been doing that. I actually played a little bit at work when I was in the office today. Don't tell my boss. Actually, I feel like if I did tell my boss, he'd probably be like, oh, neat. Cool. As he, like, looks at, like, Instagram videos of the Doyers or something. Anyway. So, I do have Oguri Cap. I have, Mejiro McQueen. Mejiro McQueen! My favorites, though, my favorite is Agnes. Agnes Tachyon. How do I... I want to show you, like, her in her full glory, so maybe I'll just do this. There we go. This is Agnes Tachyon. She's, but a humble she's a 1-star, right? I think she's a 1-star. No, wait. Just kidding. It doesn't matter what star she is. It doesn't matter how many stars she is. All I know is that I love her. I love her. She's crazy. She has, like, the crazy vibes, and I love it. So there's Agnes. There's Air Groove. I like her style. I love her little ear accessory. Did you guys know? I learned this from a UMAMUSUME video, that wherever their ear decoration is denotes what their... Getter Pilot, thank you for joining the class. Thank you. My favorite is Opera O. I love Opera O. I love Opera O so much. I love TM Opera. She's so cute. So depending on where the ear accessory is, it denotes whether the IRL horse was male or female, or is male or female, and if they're still alive. Oh yeah, so I guess as like a basic introduction for those who don't know about UMAMUSUME, even though I know a lot of people have heard of it or even played it. So UMAMUSUME is based off of like the Japanese horse racing scene. And all of the characters are named after actual horses in the in the horse racing scene. So we have Air Groove, we have Agnes Tachyon, who did I put under story? There we go. My girl TM Opera. I have here Sakura Bakushin. She's the speediest. And then Scout. Oh no, we're not gonna scout. We're not gonna scout. I don't have enough. I spent my stuff. Oh yeah, so as I was saying, if the ear accessory is on your right, their left ear, that means the original horse was a girl. And if it's on here we go, on our left side, their right side, then the horse was originally a guy. A sire, as they say. Bakushin, Bakushin, Bakushin! Let me catch up on chat, because I know you guys have been saying stuff. I'm personally forced to react to any gacha game, post, or conversation that I perceive. Because boss Mika's playing games at work. No, don't tell him. Don't tell my boss. Don't tell him. I gamble on real horses on occasion, but I can never really get into gacha. The JPEGs never get me the same dopamine hit. Understandable. I understand. But yeah, this definitely gives me the dopamine. This and FGO. It's like, man, my favorite historical characters as cute anime guys or gals? Sign me up! So far, my only one has been with Sakura Bakushin. Oh, same here. Same. 1-star can still get really busted. Yeah, I actually wanted to try a run with... What is it? Haru? Haru Urara? The pink one. The pink one. Males. Bakshin, bakshin, bakshin! Real question, can we pet the horses? Maybe if I move the little pet. No, I can't move it. I locked it. I locked it in place. Haru has very hard runs. I heard that her final one is like one that is completely not for her, like her abilities, right? Like if she's a short distance runner, her last one is like a long distance or something like that, right? In game, very sad. Yeah, can I pet? Yeah, you can kind of pet her. you can kind of pet the horses. Let's see. So yeah, I was gonna go over the ones that I pulled, right? So I got the trainees here. I got Oguri Cup. So I got her with a voucher. When you start the game, you get a voucher for like a free, you know, like 3-star horse. And it was really close because it was between her and one called Taiki Shuttle. And I kind of wanted Taiki Shuttle because she seemed really cute. She has like an American accent, or at least she like fakes an American accent really well. Where it's like, Konnichiwa, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure the voice actress actually is Japanese, but she's like putting on an accent. So I thought she was really cute, really charming, and I wanted her. But I saw that the meta is to get Oguri Cup because she's one of the few horses that is really good on dirt. The only other one so far that is really good on dirt is Haru Urara. So look, see her grade here on dirt is A. And then when I got Oguri, I was like, her grade on dirt isn't even A, it's B. Like, I could have gotten Taiki Shuttle, but whatever. That's what I get for following the meta instead of following my heart. Instead of following what I really wanted, what I truly wanted. But it's okay because I still have my favorite, Agnes. She's a 1-star, but I love her. We got TM Opera, she's another favorite. She's a 3-star. But she didn't perform as well compared to, I think, Mejiro. And then I also love Gold Chip. She's weird. She's weird, and when you win, she drop kicks you. That's one of my favorite things, is that she just, like, her animation to winning a race is drop. You know what? Let's see if we could do it. Let's see if we could do it right now. Daily race. Oh, none of these are long. It's only the mile one. So let's play a race right now. Let's do a race. Oh yeah, this is what I have so far. These are my veterans so far. So I got Mejiro Cup, Team Opera, Gold Chip. Vodka is also really cute. I love her. I love that she's kind of she tries to play at being a punk, but not really. I also love, what's her name again? Grass Wonder. Her whole character is that she's like the perfect quintessential, like, you know, Japanese cultural woman. The Yamato Nadeshiko, if you will. But like, okay, so for all the horses, I played their story as well. I looked at their stories. Because I wanted to get to know all of them. I wanted to, like, before just judging them based off their appearance, I wanted to know their personality. And then some of them really surprised me because, like, you know, at first Grass Wonder is like, oh, she's just like the quintessential Yamato Nadeshiko, like the perfect Japanese woman, boring, blah blah blah. But then in her story, like, a little bit of spoiler alert for those that want to actually play her story, she has a little smidge of like, oh, I like want to be, you know, like the perfect Japanese woman, and like, you know, I want to make myself seem very like above any kind of emotionality, but I can't help it. I want to win the races. And I'm like, oh, I like that. I kind of like that. Let me catch up on chat and then we'll get back into it. Let's see. You just need to run on one that doesn't you just need to run on that one so it doesn't. Oh, so I don't need to place? I just need to run? But she'll lose when you're trying to get fans. Oh, no. I love Taiki Shuttle. I'm gonna use the free voucher on Taiki. Yeah, get Taiki. She's so cute. If I had another voucher, I would do it, but who knows? I might spend all of my jewels or whatever it was, my carrots on trying to get Taiki. And then she gets sad and the run is over. No! But she's so cute. Haru's so cute. Opera O's career is also pretty hard. #1 rule of horse betting: pick the horse that speaks to your heart. It's true. Don't pick on the meta. Pick with your heart. Okay, let's go back to doing a race. I keep getting distracted, and it's because I want to talk so much about these horsies. So let's race. Yeah, Grass Wonder, and then I only have Daiwa here because she's the tutorial horse. She's the one that, like, how you learn how to play the game, so that's the only reason she's here. I don't hate her, but, you know, she doesn't stand out that much to me, but I know she has her stands, you know? Can you please explain the gacha pity system to Reddy's lab? Well, I wouldn't know anything about gacha pity. Why would you ask me about gacha pity, huh? Why would I know about the pity system? No, I'm just kidding. I'm more familiar with the if you could even call it a pity system in FGO, but like apparently the pity system here is that well, it's like any pity system, isn't it? Like if you spend enough you know, points on trying to roll, eventually they're like, okay, you can get an SSR. You can get one. You get, everyone gets one. See, unfortunately I only have 50 carats, so I can't even gotcha right now. Run from what? The police? No. No. We run from commitment. It's totally valid to just bet on horses with cool names. And they all do have cool names, like Air Groove. I like her. My mom would take me to Belmont Park as a kid, and I put $2 bet on a horse named Diplomatic Jet, and I won 28 because the odds were so bad. Wait, that's kind of awesome. I don't think I've even seen a horse in real life, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a horse in real life. Winning G1 races on the career also gives you lots of carrots. Ooh, long shots are always my favorite horses to bet on. Nice. Which is probably why Haru Urara has that reputation. Okay, let's do a run. I keep getting distracted. I put this all on medium. Oh, I put on a filter, so let's take off the filter if you guys want to see all of the horsies I have. Wait, is that really all of them? I guess that's all of them. So let's pick. Let's just pick Mejiro. I got pretty far with her. With Sakura Bakushin, I only did the strat where you just increase her speed. So so she's the only person that I won an Ura finale with. And then Mejiro, I got really close, and same with Vodka. Like I completed both of their goals, but I wasn't able to win in the finale. So yeah, let's do Mejiro McQueen. Just so you guys can see what gameplay is like, because I know Mega Bronson, you know, like was curious. No, why is the mood bad? I'm still #1 favorite though, so why is the mood bad? Okay, let's play. So, yeah. I'm not gonna add any of these items. With my Sakura run, I just kept getting front runner skills, such speed. Very wow, exactly. That's the strat. No, the mood is bad. Why you so sad? Why you so sad? But anyway, let's go ahead and race. Go to one of those tourist ranches where they take you on a walk in the wilderness. It's fun. Ooh, okay. I've seen some mounted police on horses. Actually, yeah, I think I have also seen mounted horses, like mounted police before. I don't know how much about anime horses, but my friend told me a lot about it. It's actually really interesting to see how accurately they translate real horse stats into the series and game. It shows a lot of passion and care. Yeah, because I think like the design is the same too. Like their designs are based off either the horse itself or like their jockey. Like Oguri Cap has those diamonds on her hair because her jockey has like a diamond design on their sweater or something like that. And yes, I know you can't hear it. I know that you guys can't hear the sounds. Unless... Wait, can we play with the... Can I play with the... Nope, I cannot. Like I can, but it's gonna run in the background. Wait. No, I can't. Adjust race. Oh, there we go. We actually can. Let me just make sure that the source is on the right thing. UMAMUSUME. Okay, you guys can hear it now, right? Oh, it's kind of loud. No game audio. It's there now. It's there. And yes, the text gonna be cut off is because I'm playing the Steam version. There we go. Alright. Alright guys, place your bets. Wait, don't literally place your bets because I think that's against Twitch TOS. But place your fake bets. Is my dear Mejiro McQueen, is she gonna win this? Or is it gonna be any one of these question mark people? She's currently in second place. She's using her skills. There we go. There we go. The thing with like her runs is that she really could have gotten into the finals, Mejiro, if she just used her damn skills. I mean her dang skills. 10 on Ogurika. No, real betting, no! It's against Twitch TOS. A hug on Teach Horse. I would like to hug Mejiro. She's not like my personal favorite, but I like her spunk. Miss Teacher, can I bet my bear corn? I bet my bear corn? You got corn? Oh, there we go. She's using her skills. She didn't use her dang skills during the finals, and that's why she lost. Hey! Look at her. She's Newman. She's Newman. Come on, you're so close to passing to that other person. Is that Narita Brian? Is that who's beating me? Come on, please. You're so close. You're so close. Oh my god, she's so close. Yes! Oh my god. It's just like the real horse races. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go! She did it! This is so hype! You kinda need wit to trigger your skills more consistently. Yeah, that I learned that kind of the hard way because all the guides were like, oh, you just need to put wit up above 300, right? So I would get it only to 300, but apparently getting it to 300 just makes it so it triggers 70% of the time. So there's still a 30% chance that they're not gonna trigger their skills, which makes me so mad because it's like, oh, you are so close. You're like, she's coming in like 2nd and 4th place. Like, this is what makes the game so hyped. That was me with like vodka. Let me see if we can do a run with vodka because she is like infamous for that. Like she'll be in like 4th place right up until the very end, and then she'll suddenly just get 1st place. Also, Guts is useless. Yeah, I've been looking at the guides. I've been looking at the guides to see, like, how to min-max my runs. Look, I can now run in the hard one. But let's keep it to normal. And then let's see if we can do it with vodka. Because she's also... She's the same. She's the pace racer. What is she? She's number 1? Okay, let's see if she can pull this off. Vodka the horse. Vodka the horse. I wonder if the anime horses have running styles. Front runner, stalker, closers. They do. They she's a pace runner. Front, I think there's different Japanese terminology, but here they call them front, pace, late, and end. So Vodka's a pace runner. Let's skip this. We're gonna skip this. There we go. Alright, place your fake bets. This is the last race because I want to open some packs. I want to open some packs. Yeah, so if you're a front runner, you lead the pack. If you're pace, you're slightly behind the pack, but you're like, you know, you're ready to use your to get up front, right? You're ready to get up front once it's close to the finish line. Late is like they're lagging behind, but then they use all of their stamina and speed to like get to the front, and then I think end is like you're at the very end but you're conserving your stamina for the very end. I love the announcer because like when he says a name you could tell that it's just like going off of a like a soundbite. Because he says the name in the same way every time. It's like Mejiro McQueen? Mejiro McQueen? Mejiro McQueen? No, he's gonna say Wodka! Wodka! She's using her skills! Let's freaking go! She's using her skills. Please. Please, Vodka, please. I'm betting the farm on this. She's already in first place. She's already in first place and we're like so close to the finish line. Come on. Come on, girl. I love you. I love you, Vodka. I love you, Vodka. Mama needs a new pair of classrooms. Please. Students, if we win this, we're getting a new classroom. Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go. That one wasn't as dramatic because there have been races where it was like literally at the last second she'll beat the competition. Closers are always my favorite. I wonder, oh yeah, if you're a front runner and you get a late start, you lose on the spot. Dang. No. But yeah, so there's that. There's also, ooh, daily sale has begun. I already got my fill of the daily sale. She bet the classroom. Maybe I did. Actually, sorry, one more race because I wanna show off Sakura Bakushin. Oh no, never mind. I have to purchase. I'm not gonna purchase nothing. No. But what I can show you is the team trials. My team is pretty mid, especially because my dirt one is Haru, who I've never trained. I've literally never trained her. So like, so let's see, who are we fighting here? There's Hanako, Beamjean, OJ, Simpson. Just one more. I can stop anytime I want. I can stop at any time I want. We're gonna once we're done with this gambling, we're gonna be doing another kind of gambling. So. Imagine coming home from school one day and your mom is like, what did you learn in class? And you're like, Miss Binka showed me how to bet on horses. Peachy buddy, hello, you came just in time. We're betting. Take your bets. Let's refresh one more time. There's Kiyotaka, there's Kark. I don't wanna face up against a Team D rank person. Look at me, I'm E3. Come on now. Okay, let's face up against Kark. I like their name, Kark. It's like Mark with a K. Okay, so it's gonna be 2 Sakura Bakushins against each other, 2 gold ships against each other. Vodka versus who is this again? Not Rice Shower, I forgot her name. King Halo. Mejiro McQueen versus dropped the bottle. Sorry about that. Versus El Condor Paso? And then we have Haru versus Haru. So we're gonna see what happens. This is the last one for sure. Because it's 5 consecutive races. So let's freaking go. We're just horsing around. We are horsing around. There's horses that are front runners and horses that save their stamina till the end, and then there's Exactly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, they're fighting each other. Alright. I didn't actually see whether I would win or not. Okay, I might cinch this. Let's see. The Battle of the Sakura Bakushins. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who's gonna win, class? Sakura Bakushin or Sakura Bakushin? Bakushin! Will my horses use their damn skills? I mean darn skills. Tonight on Dragon Ball Z. Skip! Skip! There we go. Wait, there's points in this? Oh, I'm getting points! She's activating her skills, I'm so proud of her. Good positioning. She's already in front, Let's go, let's go. I like that there's the 2 Sakura next to each other. There's not like, you know how in fighting games if you do a mirror match, how like one of them is slightly different in coloration. They don't do that here. They don't do that. There's literally just two Sakura, like identical Sakura Bakshins racing against each other. Good positioning. Final push. Let's go. Let's go. You can have two of the same horse in the same race. It's only for these team trials. Because it's PvP, you're fighting against another person, essentially. Let's go! My Sakura Bakshin won. Sakura Bakshin! Bakshin, Bakshin! She is also really cute. I like her as a character as well. They're just going Bakshin at each other the whole race. There we go, there we go. Next race. Gold ship versus gold ship. Who's getting it? Let's see. Let's see who's getting this one. Bakshin diff. Get diffed. Number 5 favorite? Oh no, I'm gonna get diffed. This is gold ship. She's fun. She's fun because she drop kicks you if she wins. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I get drop kicked. You got this? I have won with worse stakes before. My Oguri Cup was 7th favorite. Yeah, if you do the Sakura Bakshin strat, she's consistently like 7th or 8th favorite and she wins every time. And it's because of her stats. It's because her like stats are insane for speed only. The stakes are kind of BS. Ooh. Yeah, because I won. I won before when it's like 7th or 8th favorite before, but only with Sakura Bakshin, and then I think a couple times with Mejiro McQueen. Okay, let's skip. Let's get to it. Golshi versus Golshi. Bakshin also runs sprints, so only speed and power matter. Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to level up her stamina at all. And then guts doesn't really matter. The wit, I feel like you have to get to at least 300 for her to activate her skills. I know. I know. Actually, didn't I have TM Opera as my long distance one? Yeah, whatever. I thought for sure I put TM Opera as my long distance, but maybe I accidentally undid it or something. I love that the announcer doesn't even say the names of like the kind of whatever characters, because there's horses that are based off actual horses. I think probably like all of these are based off actual horses, but some of them are very like cut and paste. Like they're not meant to be like their own original characters. So the announcer doesn't even say their names. They say number 1 and number 2 and number 3. Like this one, Joel Garnet and Rumba Step. He doesn't say Rumba Steppu. He says like Sanban, which is like number 3. No, I think I'm gonna lose this. Wait, no. She's... Oh, there she goes! 2nd place! 2nd place! Let's go! Oh, the thing is we're not even close to the end yet, because this is like a long distance one. Good positioning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She's in 1st place. Okay. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where's the other Sakura? Oh no! The other Sakura Bakshin freaking passed me! No! Oh no, she didn't pass me. And I accidentally said Sakura Bakshin. I meant gold ship. No! Oh my gosh! It's so close! It's so close! No way! No! No, the classroom! I bet the classroom! No! We got 2nd place! We better hope that the other horses win. No! Gold ship! No! My stamina. My stamina. I didn't get drop kicked. I wanted to be drop kicked. You can start gathering your stuff. I guess we're only having class outside. No more classroom, everyone get on Zoom. No. No, look, we still have a couple more. Look. Win, lose. We got 3 more matches. Maybe I'll win these 3. Okay? Let's see. Class is at the racetrack now. Shame they don't use Western racing horses for names. I'd love to see potatoes. Potatoes! Oh my gosh. No, Vodka, why are you sad? Why are you so sad? She's still #1 favorite though, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Class is in fact at the racetrack, so you know, get your stuff. When do we get Secretariat? When do we get BoJack Horseman? Or Manowar, or Seabiscuit. I would only want to see who farted. I like that you guys have this immense knowledge on US horses, because I don't know nothing. It's okay that she's being passed right now. She's a pacer. She's not a front runner. Oh yeah, you didn't mention that your mom is a horse racing fan. It would be funny to like, even if it's like still in the realm of UMAMUSUME, if it's just like, oh, we're gonna be looking at the exchange students, and it's like American horses. I absorb useless trivia like a bear-shaped sponge. I love that. It's the exchange student Seabiscuit. Give us the exchange DLC for real. Oh, first place. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh, look at that. Leaving them in the dust. And she's in a bad mood. Man. Wait, hold up. Look at King Halo. King Halo looks like, oh, nope. Nope. There's easy. GG easy. I don't mean GG easy. I don't mean to be toxic. Can you imagine if the person I'm fighting is like watching the stream right now? They're like, wow, this bear in her wet ass classroom. I mean her wet freaking classroom. Being so toxic. Her horse girl diff. Who farted was on America's Funniest Home Videos. It's a play on words when you say it out loud. Who farted? Oh god. Gosh darn it. Specifically say out loud the winner is who farted by a nose. Got him. You did in fact get me. Look, that's 2 wins. We could still save the classroom, you guys. Now it's Mejiro McQueen versus was it El Condor Paso? Mejiro McQueen. Specifically say out loud the winners who farted by a nose. I'm #2? Okay, we're gonna see how this plays out. We're gonna see how this plays out. Pasa. El Condor pasa. Okay. #2? Okay. Please, Mejiro, please activate your skills. Please, I'm begging you. Please, the classroom's on the line. Please. Come on, students. The classroom's writing on this. Our wet, overgrown classroom is writing on this. Can you imagine that the person we're up against, this cart person, is just Mr. Pancakes? Like, you guys won't believe this. I got myself a new classroom. You're welcome. Extremely invested, but gotta step out. Hope we still have a classroom when I come back next time. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. We just gotta have a lot of hope. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have a good night. Get some rest. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Let's go. Red critique. I like these names. Mejiro McQueen. Class might be at the racetrack next time. Maybe. You might be onto something. Let's go, first place. First place, and we're nearing the end. I get nervous if she activates. No! I was gonna say she activated her skill a little too early, but maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is a good thing. Because sometimes she gets beat like right at the very end. Like I feel like that might. Oh, come on, come on, come on! Oh my God, no! Condor's. She's getting close. She's getting close. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Let's go. Was that a Bankai? That's her skill. The horses all have a skill. And it's just a matter of like them activating it. Because there's times where they just don't activate it. And I'm like, what the heck? We can learn as our ancestors did in the outdoors, getting lectured like philosophers. Getting earlier is fine because she's using it to its full extent. Ah, okay, okay. I've had times where she was still beat though. Like I feel like she activated it too early, but then again, I feel like you know the meta a little bit better, so. Okay, so this next one is really a toss-up because I have not trained my Haru at all. So we're gonna see. Nah, you know what? I'm looking at the stats. They have a C, I have an E. I feel like we're losing this one, but I still have 3 wins. So I think we're gonna keep the classroom. Oh, look at number 12! Number 12! No! Poor gal. Should I change her? I can't even change her strategy. Let's just raise. I don't feel like you're taking this one. It's okay, I already had 3 wins. I already had 3 wins. So, we're keeping the classroom, you guys. Good job. But let's still watch it. Just for some giggles, right? It was probably just speed diff or someone getting another skill trigger. Yeah. Have you tried the room matches? I have not actually. I have not. I'd be down once I get a little bit better. I think my next career run is gonna be Haru, just so that I can stop losing at her battle. Did you win enough for us to get more expensive cars to eat? Unfortunately, no. You guys are gonna have to make do with the Waymos. Is that okay? Rushed! Oh no. Oh no. I can't even see Haru. The funny thing is you can have a camera that's just on her. There's camera 2. She's trailing! Oh no! It's because I haven't trained her like at all. Poor girl. Poor gal. Please don't need Maruzensky. The car haunts. You can pit your horses against each other. It's pretty good for seeing which horse is better if they have similar stuff. Oh, okay. She's so far behind. I have not trained her. I like don't. Look how far back she is. Look how far back she is. No. Poor girl. Poor Uma. How is she doing in the back there? Oh, she's trying so hard. She's trying so hard. She activated her skill even! Poor girl. I feel so bad. This makes me want to train her now. There, she did it. She passed. Oh, she's celebrating! She's celebrating! Haru! Oh my gosh. Does she not have like a sad animation? She did her best. She really did. I was having a horrible time with Maruzensky today and finally got a win. Please, why? She's gonna cry. No, she's not gonna cry. She has such a good heart. That was a lot better. Wait, what was it? That was also better than my other Maru win by a lot. She did her best. She does. Her sad animation is fricked up. No! Oh, that would frick me up so bad. But we did it! We got 3 wins! We got 3 wins. We still get to keep the classroom. Race finished! We win! Good job, you guys. Good job. Peck School, hello! We just finished up with the horsies. Should I shop? What should I get? Ooh. Oh! Yes! For Agnes Tachyon Star Piece? Heck yes. We already have an ad break coming up? Man, okay. Well, after the ad break, we're gonna open up some card packs. And then we'll yap for the rest while I play some Digimon TCG. Let's see. It's so good when you can somehow pull out 900 speed out of a pretty balanced horse. Oh man. Teacher, the horse girls got you too? Yeah, they did. I can't help it. I just love Agnes Tachyon. I just love her so much. I just love her so much. But anyway, it's recess time. It's recess time. Oh, I'm floating. I'm floating. There you go. So we'll do some a different form of gambling by the time you guys get back. So be good. I'll be back. Have I watched the Agnes Tachyon movie? Not yet. I have seen clips from it, and man, am I interested. Like, super interested. But anyway, ad break. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Okie dokie, we're back. We're so back. So what I'm going to do is, let's get back to the classroom. And I just got all of my gifts and stuff. So I'm actually gonna quit this right now because I am a little scared that I have so many programs running on my computer right now that I should probably exit out of this. So let's put the phone away. I'm sorry, Cubs, you guys are gonna have to put the phone away. Phone's out. And then I'm actually going to advertise my stream right now to a Digimon TCG Discord. So we might have some folks dropping in, but if not, I hope you guys also enjoy some card pack openings right now. So, wait, let me make sure that. Can you guys hear the game music from DC Go? There we go. Okie dokie. So yeah, for those who haven't heard, I've been really into the Digimon TCG like a lot for the past couple of months, to the point where I have like the real cards now. Human hands, jump scare. They're not human. These are bear hands. I guess you guys just haven't seen what bear hands look like. You know, it's in the American Constitution too, the right to bear hands. So yeah. I've been collecting the real cards, so I actually have like a whole case with all of my decks and stuff, but this is the most recent booster pack. There's a booster box actually. It's true, I've seen it. Exactly. So we're gonna be opening these up. These are what's called like extra booster packs, so they're actually like smaller, not smaller amount of cards, but like the overall set, you know. And this one has some, this one has cards that relate to the Digimon, like V-Pet, like these things. Like it has a little mechanic that relates to it, and then it also has Puppet Digimon and one, it's like a Digimon called a Battlemon, which is like the new like kind of evil Digimon from the Adventure 2020 series. So yeah, let's see if we get any good ones. Let's see. It's the camera. The color correction is glitching and making her purple fur hands look flesh toned and flesh textured as well. It's true. It's true. So let's I like to do this thing, even though I'm not gonna be selling and displaying this. I just like doing this little move right here. There you go. Sounds plausible. And then this is the special pack. So I usually like to save this for the end. And then what I like to do is I like to open it like 6 at a time. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I basically just empty out the box so I could use the box as a trash. So. VTubing technology these days. I know, right? There we go. Yeah, you know how they say that the camera adds 5 pounds? This one to me actually adds like human-looking hands. I don't know what it is. It doesn't show my glorious bear claws. So okay, actually let me put these aside. Because like I said, I'm just gonna be using the box as like a trash. So let's open some packs. Camera shifts the colors from blue to tan. Exactly. And sometimes I can't get a good rip on the card, on like the foil, so I might have to use skizzers, but alright, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Killing Vanilla, hello! Hello, we are opening some card packs. Alright, so we got Tuskmon. Oh, is the autofocus on? Oh, whatever. I guess we shall find out. Wait, let me move my mic so it's like not directly in front of me. Here we go. Yeah, we are partaking in the cardboard crack. So we got Tuskmon. This is part of the it's called DM, as in like the V-Pet essentially. So I'm also gonna try to sort these as I draw them. So let's see, version 5. We're gonna put that here. This is the part of the Abatamon line, so we'll put that here. This is version 2, Elecmon. The art is also really nice. This is version 5. This is Davidramon. Palmon! She's so cute. This is version 4. This is oh, so this is part of a new group. Well, the group itself is not new, but it's a new-ish Digimon called Toropiamon. So it's part of a group called the Wind Guardians. Not Come Guardian, Wind Guardians. So we're gonna go ahead and put that right there. Ooh, look! It's like it has the border. This is actually like a rare version of like a common card. Not rare, but like it's a common card, but like they don't usually have these like shiny borders. So we got ourselves a pretty good pull. Leviosa. Yeah, as a Wind Guardian. Wind Guardians. Leviosa. Come Guardian. This is Parasaurmon. This is another Wind Guardian. This is Angemon. I like the art here a lot. This is version 2, so that goes here. Protein. I love this. It's the pixel art from the original V-Pet. So, and this is what's called an option card, as in like you play this almost like, think of it if you're familiar with like Yu-Gi-Oh, like a magic card. So this is part of the DM group, but it's not a specific one. So we have this is version 1 Betamon. I love this art style a lot. It's very cutesy. And then we're coming into our rare and super rare. So we have X Tyrannomon, which is a cute one. If you guys are not familiar with this Digimon, it's basically like a toy, but in the shape of a Tyrannomon. And this one is DM version 5, and then let's see what our rare one is. Ooh, Karakurumon. So this is the level 5, or kind of like the ultimate form for a puppet Digimon, like a recently revealed puppet Digimon. So this one's cool. It's based off of like a karakuri, like Japanese doll. It's almost like those it's like a specific type of Japanese doll, but they're also known for being like there's also Japanese automatons, basically like mini robots. But I hesitate to say that because people are gonna be like, oh, they had robots in ancient Japan. It's like it's like wind-up toys almost. But they're also very articulate in their movement, so it's pretty cool. So that's Karakurumon. This is a puppet type. And that's our first pack. It's cool how the TCG is bringing the OG typing as a class for the deck build along with the type of field spell. Yeah, right? Isn't that cool? So I'm opening up the next one. Oh, I should actually throw this in the box because it's trash. And the foil is kind of reflective, which is why I'm like kind of holding back on on showing the actual like, you know, opening of the foil. Okie dokie, second pack. We got Ogremon. So, you know, he's a quintessential villain Digimon. This is version 3, so I'll put him right here. It just helps me to like sort them out like ahead of time. We have Elecmon again. That is version 2. Yeah, version 2. Oh, cool. So we got Kokeshimon. So Kokeshi is like those little Japanese like wooden toy dolls. And this one actually becomes Karakurimon. So this isn't the rookie form, this is the champion form, but they digivolve into each other. So, you know, the Japanese doll theming makes sense, right? What if they release an Olympus 12 deck after the game releases? Ooh, you're in luck, Fugubi, because they actually just announced that they're coming out with a booster pack for Time Stranger, and it is gonna have the Olympus 12. So, funny that you should say that, because it is happening. I think they literally like announced it today too. So excellent timing. Next up we got Dark Tyrannomon. This is a version 5. We got Kunemon. This is a version 3. Cute little worm. Version, yeah, 3. Davidramon. Unimon or Unimon. This is version 3. My buddy! It's Numemon. Look at him. He's just in his own poop. And this is a cute, like, lore thing. So, Monzemon, one of my favorite Digimon, he's a bear. But the lore is that it's actually a Numemon in, like, a bear suit. And this is kind of, like, harkening back to that. Wait, really? Yeah, they actually just announced it. It's literally going to be called Time Stranger. Like, not the game Time Stranger, but there's literally going to be a pack. There's going to be a booster pack called Time Stranger. But I think it's, like, 4 packs ahead. So, like, we're probably not going to get it until, like, next year at the earliest. Is this my Digimon fact? Took you all. No, I said a whole bunch of Digimon facts. I talked about the Gabumon and the and how it was called quadrupedal, and then it went on bipedal, and then it went quadrupedal. No, I'm sharing a whole bunch of Digimon facts. I knew that they were making a Cybersuit deck, but they are really making an Olympus deck. Yeah, they are. They are. So they're making. What's the first TCG I played? Hello, April, and hello. Yu-Gi-Oh! It was Yu-Gi-Oh! I never got into MTG, I never got into Magic, though a lot of my contemporaries, a lot of my friends did. But I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I never played it competitively. So if we're talking about like the first TCG that I got into, like knowing the rules and playing, it would. No, actually, I did play a couple of like Yu-Gi-Oh games back in like middle school, but I think this would be like the first that I like really like took seriously. So yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh's the first, but this is like the first one where I'm like in it to win it, baby. But yeah, they are making a Cyber Sleuth deck. After that is gonna be a Hacker's Memory deck. I mean, not a deck, booster pack. So, and then there's I think a villain pack as well. I think it's called Sinister Order. Yeah, there's information on like the upcoming packs as well. There's also gonna be a starter deck based off Sakuyamon. So, hello HDTQW5. We're opening some Digimon packs. We got Numemon, our favorite poopy little slug. This is version 1. Nanimon. This one is okay. If you guys really want some Digimon lore, this is an interesting one. So Nanimon has kind of a weird look to him. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have the auto zoom on, so you can't really like see the features that well. I could try. Let's try turning on the auto zoom. Let's see if it will cooperate with me this time. Let me see if I can find it. Webcam. Configure video. Let's do the auto zoom. Oh, it's just not even. Oh no, not auto zoom. Autofocus. Oh, the autofocus is on! It's been on! That's crazy. So, is it gonna work though? Is it gonna work? There you go. Come on. Does it need my hand to like... Hello? Okay, so yeah, the autofocus is not working. But, so this is Nanimon. His design is kind of odd because it's basically just like a bowling ball looking Digimon with arms and legs. And then he has like a single hair growing out of his head. So... the lore is actually that he's a Tamagotchi that ended up being sucked into the digital world, into the Digimon world. He's a Tamagotchi called Oyajichi. And if you look at the design for Oyajichi, if you just, you know what, let me help you guys along with that. So, Oyajichi. If you look at his design, it actually looks like Nanimon. There you go. I put it in the chat. And future tattoo to his head because reasons. Exactly. So if you look at Oyajichi, the Tamagotchi, it kind of looks like Nanimon. Which maybe that's why his name would literally translate to like what mon, because it's like Nanimon. But yeah, it's weird because this implies that like Oyajichi, the Tamagotchi, he got sucked into the digital world and he just became so hardened, right? he became like a punk. So that's Nanimon. Let's see, version 4. That's on top of Palmon. Kabuterimon is a classic one. This is from version 2. The version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by the way, refers to like the different versions of the V-Pet. So like the first version had like Agumon, Numemon, all those, and then the next one had like Gabumon. The third version had like Unimon. Fourth one had Nanimon, etc., etc. So, ooh, so this is our rare pull. We have Analog Man. This was the villain in, I believe, Digimon World 1. So I don't remember if I ever finished Digimon World 1, but this is going to be good if I ever want to build a Machine Dramon deck, which I don't know yet if I do. We're going to find out if I get good enough pulls for it, but my super rare pull will be Titamon. So this is a Titan Digimon. We vaguely went over this guy when we talked about the Olympus 12, because he is kind of like a Digimon that is... He's kind of symbolic of like the Titans from Greek mythology, so that's why his name is Titamon, but he's also the final form for Ogremon. Gotta love that with Digimon they may not create really deep names, but creation of them goes deep. Yeah, I love it because just the whole thing with Digimon overall is like they're based off data. They're based off some kind of like computer or electric data. So you could say like, oh, this Digimon is from the UMAMUSUME wiki, and it's like an UMAMUSUME Digimon. You know? They made that joke in the original JP dub of Adventure. Nanimono da? No, I'm not Nanimon. I'm Gabumon. Oh, Nanimon da? Versus Nanimono da? That's so cute. I had no idea. So, okay, let's keep on going with the card pack openings. Cool. The opening has also been pretty easy so far. There are times where I like rip it, but it doesn't open all the way, so I need to use scissors. So we have Aizmon Scatter Mode. This is a Digimon that I believe premiered with the Adventure 2020 reboot anime. He's kind of... This whole line kind of harkens back to Diaboromon, who is from like the first Digimon movie. Kinda, sorta, not exactly, but... oh, and then we also have Aizmon, which is like in the same line. So Aizmon... Oh no, actually this is Aizmon and this is Aizmon Scatter Mode. So they're actually the same Digimon, but just different modes. That goes here. Toropiamon. Tanemon! She's sleeping under the poop. She's sleeping under the poop. She is version 4. And they repeated the joke with Bakemon. Nanimon da? Nanimon janai. Bakemon da. Aizmon, my fave. Okay, here, you get a closer look. Do you like both versions of Aizmon? I kind of like the vibe of like the regular one. And then you have your scatter mode. And then we have Soundbirdmon, which also goes there. Pomumon! Another one of the Wind Guardians. Tokomon! Munching on the meat. Let me actually see if I can turn on the light, just for better visibility, because it is starting to get dark. It's actually almost 8 and the light and the sun is still out. Crazy. Crazy business. Hold on, let me mute. Okay. Yeah, we have the light on. Hopefully that'll improve some visibility. So we have Tokomon here. They are version 3. Biomon, version 4. Gazimon. This is version 5. File Island, so this is an option card. Goes here. Okay, cool. We have Skull Greymon. This one is a DM card, so that's version 2. And then our super rare pull is Wappa. Ooh! Metal Greymon Alterous mode. So this is unique to the 2020 Adventure anime. So it's Metal Greymon, but he has like a mode change and he gets like a railgun. So I think that's really cool. Overall, I wasn't like... I watched every episode of the 2020 Adventure Digimon like series, but I didn't like it as much because I thought like... I don't know. It feels like passing the original 1999 anime is kind of a high bar. But I don't know, it was But I like this one, so this also fits into the deck that I play, which is an adventure deck. So yay! I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside right. I'm gonna put it right here. I love Aizmon. Scatter mode is eh. Sleeping under the poop was my band's name. That mon certainly has eyes, exactly. This set is still so cool since the DN Digimon have their respective borders that go with which Digivice it came in. Yeah. Exactly. I like that too, right? Especially like the colors on all of them. So more so Metal Gearmon! Exactly. Metal Gear Ray mode and Metal Gear Rex mode. Cool, so I got myself a Metal Greymon Alterous mode. I actually already opened a booster box before. And I was kind of sad that I didn't get a Metal Greymon. I actually got a Wergurumon. But maybe we'll also get another Wergurumon. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we got Tuskmon. We're starting to get into some repeats. So Gizamon. Pagumon. Pagu. Dark Tyrannomon. Fun fact, so a lot of the, like, in training Digimon, like the little ones, sometimes they're based off an onomatopoeia. So like, actually the rookies as well, like Gabu Gabu is like the onomatopoeia for chewing. So Gabumon is like, you know, a chewing Digimon. Davidramon, we're getting a lot of version 5s for this. Version 3, Koromon! This one's cute. This is a version 1. Got the medicine, the protein. Gabumon! Speak of the Gabu, and he shall appear. Snake voice. Metal Gearmon! Colonel! My butt is dummy thick. And the clap of my butt cheeks is alerting the guards. Anyway, so we got Gabumon. I love this picture so much because he looks like he's enjoying his little meat slab. So let's see, got Gabumon. Ooh! So this is Negamon. This is actually the in training form of the Abatamon line. So it's an egg. He's just a little guy. We got Angemon. This is version 2. And then we got another X-Tyrannomon for our rare. This is version 5. And then our super rare is Wappa. Ooh! We got Kaguyamon. Let's freaking go. Okay, so this is a cool one. This is one that I definitely wanted. Kaguyamon. It's kind of hard to make out her features, especially because the autofocus is not really working. Unless... come on! Work with me! Autofocus! Okay, there we go. Kind of working. Nah, I lost it. It lost it. But Kaguyamon's really cool. So this is a puppet Digimon. And they are part of this line. So Kokeshimon into Karakurimon into Kaguyamon. Which goes into like, this kind of relates to the myth of Kaguya. This is like a Japanese folktale. In which, I don't know the tale by heart, so people who do know it, feel free to correct me, but I do believe it starts out with like an old couple. They are praying for a child, because they never had a child. Actually, I don't know if they pray for the child or if she just appears, but basically she appears in like a bamboo shoot. And then the old couple raises the child, but then eventually she has to return back to the moon because she's actually like from the moon. So it goes into like that folktale, but also a bit of a space theme because in the folktale she returns to the moon. And how else can you return to the moon but with a rocket? So I kind of like that. It goes into like a bit of like astronaut with folktale theming. So yeah, we still haven't drawn the rookie for this, which is Hanimon, which you guys will probably see. I think it's a common. It's a common card, so we shall see. But so far, good gets. When you said old couple, I was thinking of the Peach Boy story. Yeah, that is, oh my God, what's his name? He's in Fate Go. It's not Gintama. What's his name? Kintoki, right? Is that the Peach Boy story? Because yeah, I think it's similar. Like there's an old couple that wants a baby and they raise a baby that is inside of a peach, right? And it turns into Kintoki. Oh, yo, we were just talking about this one. So this is the rookie form of this entire line right here. So this is Hanimon, and Hanimon is so cool because he is based off of what's called a Haniwa. A Haniwa is like an ancient Japanese like figure that you see in like old not Digimon, Japanese art. So like Jomon period, like one of the oldest art that we can find from Japan. Like they have these what's called Haniwa figures, and they also look like those little yeah, the gyroids from Animal Crossing, the ones that are like, you want to build a bridge, you know. So this is actually the rookie. This becomes Kokeshimon into Karakurimon, and then finally into Kaguyamon. So it's a cool line because it touches on a lot of like Japanese culture, Japanese arts, and yeah, and folktale. Yeah, the gyroids, exactly. So yay, we have the full line. Though with the Digimon card game, you want to try and get 4 of each card. So we're gonna see if we look. I actually already have 2 Kaguyamon cards, so we just need 1 more for like a full set. Yeah, it's a pretty cool line. I like it. I like the new lines that they're coming out with. And actually, these Digimon you can find in the Digimon web novel, which is Liberator, Digimon Liberator, which is free to read, by the way. It's free to read. Okay, we got Ogremon. This is a version 3. Toropiamon, Aizmon, Palmon, version 4. Sunomon. Pickles, hello, hello. You sure do know a lot about this stuff. This is like, I dare say Digimon is probably my oldest hyperfixation. Like, I've had many hyperfixations over the years, but Digimon is like the most long lasting. So like, I've been into it since I was literally the same age as the kids in the Adventure series. So like, since I was like 9 or 10. And then every few years I would watch the series again and again and again. so I'm like super into it. I only recently got into the card game. So like with the adventure anime, I was always into the human characters more because obviously they're a little bit more relatable, and I wasn't super into the Digimon themselves because I saw them as more of like a vehicle to tell the story. But nowadays I'm definitely more into the Digimon as well. But yeah, like I think they're all cool, like design wise, lore wise, concept wise. So yeah, cool stuff. And yes, Pickles, we are opening some card packs. We got Tsunomon here. Here's version 2. He's eating the meat, the fresh meat. Parasaurmon, that's Wind Guardians. Garurumon! He's so cute. So this is the Digivolution of Gabumon. He's also eating the meat. We got Patamon, also eating the meat. They're just eating meat. They're just having a gay old time. A gay old time. Patamon. Ooh! We got some tamers. So this is Tai and Matt. These are the protagonists from the adventure anime, but specifically the 2020 remake. So, because otherwise Matt would have a green outfit instead. So our super rare is Wapaya. Ooh, Andromon, and it's an alt art. Very cool. Patamon, my beloved. I love how cute. He's so like rotund. He's so round. I love that. I love that for him. Okay, adventure cards here. Andromon is a version 3. This is going to be useful if we get a Machine Dramon, because this goes into like a Machine Dramon deck. But I don't know. It's kind of like a super rare. I don't know. Again, Digimon excelling at little guys. It's true. It's true. Okay, this is pack number 6, which means we still have 6, 12, 18 more packs. So we might actually do this for like another full like 30 minutes. And then probably another ad break, and then I'll finally play a little bit of DC Go. Okay, we got Elecmon, that's version 2. We got Tanamon, version 4. We got Kokeshimon, Aizmon, Kunemon. See, we're finally seeing some, like, repeats. So now I don't gotta pause and tell you all about it. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. We have Sukamon. This is a poopy Digimon. This is, let's see, version 3. And he's usually with a little friend. This is Chumon, a little mouse. Airdramon. This is another cool one from the first one. Okay, so we have our rare. This is Edamon. We saw Edamon yesterday if you guys were watching my playthrough of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. He is a monkey. In the Japanese version, I think he's a parody of like an enka singer, which is like a specific kind of Japanese music. But in the English dub, he's given like an Elvis voice. So he's like, oh ho ho. This is version 3. And then our super rare is da 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 da. Ooh, Blitz Greymon. Very cool. So this is another Digimon that was introduced in the 2020 anime, I believe. Or no, you know what? It was introduced in the DM, and then he was more prominent in the 2020 anime. So this is version 1. I'm actually getting so into this that I feel myself like losing breath and losing my voice. So I will relax my voice a little. I actually didn't warm up my voice earlier, so now I'm paying the consequences for my actions. Any Cyborg machine type is always an upgrade from Machine Dramon. Yeah. And this deck actually, like, you can build Machine Dramon, but you also need the Machine Dramon card. So, which I don't have. I don't have them yet. Alright, on to our next pack of 6. Let's see what we got. Let's hope for some good secret rares. We got Pomumon, Tuskmon, Gizamon, Tokomon. Is this version 3? Soundbirdmon, Pugumon, Tanimon, Negamon, Garurumon, Kuwagamon. This is version 4. Analog Man. We got another Analog Man. If we get a Machine Dramon deck, but I don't know. We still haven't pulled a Machine Dramon. Maybe this will be him. Maybe. Whoppa. Ooh, a Battlemon. This one looks sick. So let me show you guys what it looks like a little bit closer. It looks like a villain that you would see in Full Metal Alchemist. And also, let me put the light back up. Yeah, look at him. He's got... It looks like something from Full Metal Alchemist, right? RNGesus be with us. Exactly. So this goes into the Abatamon line. And I'm actually going to step away for a second to turn on the light in my room because it's getting dark. It's getting a little dark. It's finally 8 p.m. Looks very FMA, yeah. Horrors beyond our comprehension, man. Yup. Just same with many other, like, you know, virus, evil Digimon, right? Alright, next pack. We can go through them a little faster because we're seeing a lot of repeats. Alright, we got Palmon, Kokishimon, Dividramon, Sunomon, Ogremon, Unimon. I just have to remember the version so that I can like sort them accurately. Angemon, File Island, Gabumon. Oh, we got the meat! And it's shiny. I just love the pixel art. They look so happy. And then our super rare is... Wapow! Hi, Andromon. You saw Andromon. Now you have Hi. Oh, hi, Mark. Andromon. So this is version 3. And then we have the meat right here. Cool. Still no, like super rare ones. Hello, Rinrin. Hello, Amolge. We are opening Digimon card packs at the moment. And every so often I'll go through some Digimon fun facts. We got another Hanimon. We got another little, like, Haniwa. You pet the cats. Hi, Andromon. I feel like I'm surprised. I don't know if anyone's ever like made that joke of like the room, the like, oh hi, Andromon. Oh hi, Mark. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh hi, Andromon. Aizmon. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm looking at my text messages because it just lit up. And Beans, his brother, said he's gonna go play Mahjong at a friend's place. And I'm like, ooh, nice! Like, the kids are alright. Well, he's not a kid. He's an adult. But you know how it is with, like, younger brothers and or younger brother-in-laws. It's like, oh, I remember when they were kiddos, but now that they're fully grown adults, it's like, oh wow, you're gonna go play Mahjong. Cool. Teach me when you come back, you know? You're tearing us apart, Babinkomon! Okay, we got Parasaurmon. If any of you guys... Oh, we got Devimon. Let's go. I love this art. Look, it's Devimon, and usually he's so intimidating. He's so edgy in a lot of his card art, but here he's just hanging out. He's just hanging out with his rookie forms, with an Agumon and a Betamon. He's just like... Ah, yes. World domination, but first, meat. So he's version 1. Got our Protein. Betamon. Let's go. We got the Hydrassi. Not only do we got the meat, but we got the Hydrassi. Take a nice good look at the Digimon, because the design for this one, everyone made that joke. Everyone made that joke. Look at his design. Look at I mean look at its design. Come on, look at come on now. Come on. Like come on. Come on. Just because he's a bad guy doesn't mean he's a bad guy. Exactly. Gotta vibe with little bro. His Devimon style. That's so cute. That's such a cute way to think of him. But anyway, Hydramon. This is actually so I showed you guys the Hanimon line. Here is actually the Pomumon line. So let me actually get the cards for it. So we have Parasaurmon, Toropiamon. There we go. So it starts off as Pomumon, and then becomes a dinosaur, Parasaurmon, based off Parasaurolophus, and then we have Toropiamon, which I forgot what it's based off, but it just has a cool design. And then the mega form is Hydramon. So this is actually the full line. It's a relatively new line. It's not new, but it's like still relatively new, especially if you like are more familiar with, say, like the 1999 anime, but it is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then our super rare is Wapow! Another Edamon. Let's go. Version 3. Okie dokie. Artichoke. I know, why isn't my mouth moving? Wait, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we got Kunemon, Aizmon, Koromon, Tokomon, Gizamon, Tanamon. Wait, Tanamon is, yeah, 4. Ooh, look at the Nanimon! It's a special, like a special type one. I forget what it's called. It's like an alternate. It's not alt art. It's like a foil. Because it's you know what? We can compare and contrast. So I can show you what I mean. This is version 4. I'll show you the regular Nanimon compared to this one. Here we go. This is the regular version, and then this is the like foil version. So you see, like, this one is like a little bit shinier. So nice, we got a good pull, Okay, Patamon, our little chonker. Monochromon. This always confuses me, especially because I'm still trying to learn the deck, because usually if you have a secondary Digimon, it's like, it's usually like off to the side, but this one, I keep thinking it's Greymon because it's so prominently featured, where it's actually referring, this is Monochromon. This is the Digimon you're actually playing. Will we ever have a Binka versus Beans Digimon TCG battle? I keep telling him to learn how to play the card game. When I was first learning, I was like, oh, I feel like I could learn better if you learn the card game with me, but he's too much into the Overwatch. He's too into the Overwatch, but he has expressed interest, so maybe someday. We've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Against each other, but we haven't played any other card game. We both tried to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! Back when we played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and a little teensy bit of MTG. But since then, nah. We have not. But maybe in the near future. Ooh! So this is an interesting one. This is Raremon. I actually don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced Rare or Raremon. So there's a Raremon and it looks kind of gross, and this one is like double gross. So that's all I can really say. This is part of the Abatamon line. So, before we put that down there, let's get our super rare, which looks like it's a DM type. So it is Wapam! Digitamamon! This one's adorable. This one's adorable. Look, it's the random that we digivolved yesterday in Cyber Sleuth, but he's being crunched on by a Greymon. But like, I don't know if you can see it, especially without the autofocus. Let me see if I can like get the camera to autofocus. There we go. It focused for like a second. Come on. It's being crunched on by a Greymon, but it's so hard that the tooth is cracking, the poor Greymon. I challenge you to play some MTG Commander. Oh man. There's several bear commanders? The orb. It is the orb. This is version 4. It's funny since I have a roomie that also plays Digimon TCG, but they don't want to play against me since they haven't learned their deck mechanic. I think that's fair. That's why I play DC Go, the game that's in the background right now, because you can fight against a bot, and that one, like, you can take as much time as you need to, like, learn the mechanics. The only thing is that the bot makes some very strange decisions, so it isn't, like, good practice because, like, a human player would not do the moves that bot is doing. Because the bot is like, I'm just gonna summon the strongest monster. Memory be damned. Be darned. Alright, we got an Aizmon, we got a Gizamon, we got a Pagumon, Soundbirdmon, Pomumon, Tuskmon, Tokomon, Numemon, Angemon, Sukamon. Ooh, Crescarurumon. Wait, what is this? Version 3. Okay, we got ourselves a cool rare. This is Crescarurumon. This is an alternate Digivolution for Weregarurumon. And it is another one that got revealed in the... Not revealed, but like a little bit more well-known from the 2020 anime. They use a Jesmon deck. Interesting. I'm not familiar with the mechanic for the Jesmon one, but I am familiar with the Digimon Jesmon because I believe it's part of the Royal Knights, right? So yeah, this is version 2. This is a cool one. So our super rare is... Wham! Another Titamon. So this one goes here. Oh, you're using Galacticmon. That one beats Adventure so bad. Like, my main deck and my only deck so far is Adventure. Oh my gosh, you would beat me so good. I've struggled many a time against the Galacticmon deck. Okay, so we got here a Palmon, which is, yeah, version 4, Aizmon, Kunemon, Elecmon, Kokeshimon, Ogremon. I keep on forgetting the, there we go, the version number. Negamon, Gazimon, ooh, a Greymon, and we have a Tamer. So this is a character from the Digimon Liberator web novel. Or not, yeah, web novel and web comic. So she's actually the tamer for this whole line, the Kageyamon line. So okay, cool, we got Mirai Kinosaki, and then our super rare is Wham! Agumon! Let's go. I like this art, look. He's doing training. He's doing some training right now. So okay, that was another 6 packs. Let's get another 6 ready. And then let's see if we can go through them a little bit faster, because I'm seeing that we're nearing the 2-hour mark. Okay, so this is Tanamon, Sunomon, Toropiamon, Devidramon, Parasaurmon, Honeymon, Aizmon Scatter Mode, Kuwagamon. Ooh, Raramon! So as you can see, there's Raramon and then there's Raramon, and he's doing a vom. He's yakking. He's like bleh. This is version 5. Garurumon. Cool, we have our Tamers, Tai and Madigan, and then our super rare is Blitzgreymon. Okay, so we're even getting repeats with our rares and our super rares now. So let's speed it up even more. Give me something good. Dark Tyrannomon, Unimon, Pagumon, Tokomon, Tuskamon, Soundbirdmon, Pomomon, Kabuterimon, Biomon, Nanimon, another Mirai. This is version 4, another Mirai, and our super rare is... Oh, it's Metal Greymon, but it's the alt art. Yo, okay, hold up. I know I said that we gotta like speed things up, but take a look, It's Metal Greymon. This is the regular card, and this is what's called the alternate art. So pretty cool. Cool. So like I said, I was kind of sad that I didn't get Metal Greymon the first time I got this booster box, but now I got 2 of them, so let's go. Aren't Jesus be smiling down on me? But what I need to make that deck work though is a Digimon called Omnimon Ultra S. So let's see if we get it. Okay. Gizamon, Koromon, Kokeshimon, Ogremon, version 3, Parasaurmon, Kunemon, Unimon, File Island, Gabumon. I just spoiled myself on what the super rare is. Sukamon, Titamon, and ooh, Megadramon. I don't think I've drawn this one yet, so he's a pretty cool one. I think you can also use this in Machine Dramon. So we have Titamon and Megadramon. Cool, cool, cool. I'm also starting to lose my voice, so I think during the ad break I'm just gonna chug a lot of water. Alright, Aizmon, Tanamon, Aizmon, Elekmon, Tsunamon, Hanimon, Toropiamon, Greymon, Monochromon. I think earlier I missed a message from folks saying that Monochromon can't even get focus on his own card. Poor guy. It's true. It's true. Negamon, Skullgreymon, and then our super rare is Wapam. Ooh, Mamemon. Look at him. He's just a little guy, but he punches so hard. Excuse me. You almost have your full Cyber Sleuth party. Yeah, because I have, let's see, Garudamon, Pandamon, and, Digitamamon. Mamashibamon! Mamashiba! Mamashiba! Mamemon. This is also, I think, another component of Machinedramon. So like I said, we actually have like a lot of good components for a deck, but we don't have like the secret rares. We don't have like the rare ones that we need to, like, you know, make it like a viable deck. So we will see. Well, we're gonna keep on opening some more packs and see what happens. Barda Wolf, hello! What does Babinka Bearmon did you evolve to? What's funny is, I think beeplebees made a Digimon line for us, and one of our final forms was, I believe it was Astamon, who kind of looks like a bear, but with a machine gun. So, and then I think our mega form was Gundramon. I don't remember why. If I remember right, Mamemon is the canonical partner of the Digimon World Pro Tag. Oh, cool! That actually is a card in this set. I haven't drawn it yet, not even in the first booster box that I got, but it's called, the Digimon World Pro Tag is just called Analog Youth. So he's not just any youth. He's analog. Okay, we got Palmon, Dark Tyrannomon, yeah, 5/5, Tokomon, Tuskamon, Pagumon, Pomumon, Patamon, Erdramon, Garurumon, Etamon, and... Ooh, Metal Mamemon! I don't think I've drawn this one yet, even from my first attempt, so very cool. We have like a bunch of Machinedramon components, but no Machinedramon. Sad. So sad. We even have analog man. Like, we just need Machinedramons to like make this work. Okay. Soundbirdmon, Gizamon, Honeymon, Parasaurmon, Palamon, Tsunamon, Koromon, Devimon, Raremon, Kuwagamon. Yeah, version 4. Raremon. Like I said, we need our rare cards, but not this kind of rare card. And then... Wapam! Ooh, it's Blitz Greymon, but it's the alt art. I'm getting a lot of alt arts on this now. So if we look at the one that I already drew... Give me a second. Interesting. So yeah, take a look. I'm drawing the alt art. This is the regular one, this is the alt art. So very cool, very cool. And now we're down to our last pack of 6. And no Omnimons or Machinedramons in sight. I'm in shambles. But so far I actually have like some pretty good components now to make some decks I've been wanting to make. Such as the Puppetmon deck. I mean, Puppet Digimon deck. Alright, so Gizamon, Tokomon, Soundbirdmon, Pagumon, Tanamon, oh no, Tanamon, Palmon, Kokeshimon, Monochromon, Kabuterimon, Gazimon, Mirai, and Another Crescarurumon. See, right here, right here. How many minutes before the ad break? 5 minutes! I think we could do it. If anything, I can also just pause the ad break. This seems to be very Metal Empire focused set. Yeah, because the aim of these is to make Machine Dramon. The only thing is Machine Dramon's card is like pretty rare. Like I haven't even drawn one yet. Even from like the original box that I drew. So it's like we have all the components but we don't have the main guy, right? So sad. Unimon, Dark Tyrannomon, Honeymon, Kunemon, Nanimon, Greymon, Devimon, X-Tyrannomon once again, and Tyanmet. You know what's funny is I never realized when I watched the adventure anime that yeah, Machine Dramon is a composite of a whole bunch of like machine Digimon. I never quite put that together until like much later. Cause he just seemed like his own Digimon, you know? Parasaurmon, Koromon, Gizamon, I'm speeding it up because I know our ad break is gonna come up soon. So we got another Blitzgreymon and ooh, Metal Tyrannomon, and this one looks pretty sick. So cool. I think Metal Tyrannomon, I think all the final evolutions in all of these sets contributes to Machine Dramon. Pagumon, Soundbirdmon, Pomumon, Tuskmon, Tokomon, Pelmon, Soundbirdmon, Betamon, File Island, Gabumon, oh hi Andromon, and Digitamamon. Our luck, it's not did we waste all of our luck on our horse, girls? I just want either a Machine Dramon or an Omnimon. Or another Kaguyamon. That would actually be... What would actually be best is if I get one more Kaguyamon. Because that's literally all I need. That's literally all I need. Or a Karakurimon, actually. That's actually all I need. So, Kunemon, Elekmon, Kokeshimon, Koromon, Tanamon, Tsunamon, Garurumon, Monochromon, Greymon. Ooh, another Abatamon. Let's go. And then our last one for this one, Andromon. Ooh, so actually, maybe I have what it takes to make an Abatamon deck now. Our last pack, you guys, our last pack! Please! Let's see what we get. Toropiamon, Davidramon, Parasaurmon, Honeymon, Eismon, Dark Tyrannomon, Unimon, Raremon, Protein, Biomon, Raremon, and Agumon. Unfortunately, no Machine Dramon. No Omnimon. Not even a Kaguyamon, but it's okay. We got some pretty good pulls, especially with the alt art. I got the Metal Greymon Alterous mode. That one's pretty neat, especially with the alt art. If anything, what's cool is that I do have like local Digimon card game players, and some of them have been looking for some of these alt arts, so I might be able to trade with folks. So that's the silver lining in this. I do still have one more card pack to open, by the way, and it's kind of the what is this? The Legend pack. So let's actually do that right now before the ad break hits. So this is a completely different pack. This one has completely different cards, and it's only, I believe, 2 cards? Yeah, it's only 2 cards. Ooh, interesting. We have Dorumon, and we have Ludomon. I actually don't know too much about either of these Digimon, other than this one is associated with something called the X antibody. And then this one is in a category called Legend Arms, which I don't know too much about, but it seems like they can become weapons. That's always the fun part of opening packs instead of just buying singles, trading with people after. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I have some friends now in my local scene that might be interested in some of these cards. So overall, pretty good haul. It like wasn't a lot of the stuff that I personally wanted. Like I wanted at least one more Kaguyamon. I got a lot of Mirais though. One more Karakuru or a Kaguyamon. But what are you gonna do? So alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put all this away. And then we'll put you guys in an ad break, and then we're gonna spend our last hour just playing Digimon DCGO, which is an unofficial client for the Digimon TCG. So we will have fun with that. And then... Oh yeah, so it looks like the ad break is about to play right now, actually. So let me put you guys in recess again. You guys can eat your lunch, your delicious car lunch. And then I'll see you guys in about like 3 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna briefly go back to the classroom just so I can turn off my webcam. And then you guys will probably be in an ad break. Where is my webcam? Deactivate. There we go. Alright. Okay, we're back. Did you guys get some good grub? Let me go ahead and actually distance the mic away from my face a little bit. But alright, so we got through a lot within those first 2 hours. I feel like that sped away. You're on calorie restriction? Oh man. Okay, so I don't know why that just reminded me of Calorie Mate, like the one that you usually see in like whatchamacallit, MGS? Is Calorie Mate like better for calories? Or is that like the reverse? Is it like, no, actually you eat that to get more calories? So what we have up here now is DCGO, which is the unofficial client to play the Digimon card game. So this is what I use to kind of to play the TCG and also learn some of the mechanics, but I might just play some random battles with a deck that I'm really used to, which is the adventure deck. And so that like maybe I can explain the mechanics, but I fear that I might just get too caught up. I might just be like, oh, I'm just way too in the game to like explain the mechanics, but I'll try my best. Gotta lose some weight so I can attract a mate. That's you know, it's good to always look to get healthier. So yeah, there's like not much I can say on that, to be honest, but man, it's always good to you know, go for healthier living. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna play a random match, so we're gonna actually play against an actual person. And oh yeah, these are all the decks that I have, but I don't play all of them. I don't know the mechanics for all of them. I only know the mechanics for this one, Adventure. And clothes shopping would be so much more fun if I could just wear whatever. True, that one I totally get. Yeah. DM is actually, I can show you guys the deck. So it's made up of the cards that I just drew. The only thing is that like you also need what's called like, you know, the top end cards, so like your boss monsters, your strongest ones. And unfortunately I didn't draw this one, Chimeramon. Or this one, Analog Youth. This is actually the Digimon World 1 protagonist. So I didn't pull any of these, so unfortunately I can't play this deck IRL, but I could still play it through this this game. Even just to learn the mechanics, but for now I'm gonna play the Huang Adventure one. It's called Huang Adventure because I actually copied the deck list from a guy named Huang Zero who made DCGO. So yeah. But yeah, I totally get what you mean, Apolin. Like I do have to I get what you mean by like if you could just fit into like, you know, small, medium, large, it's just so much more convenient. So okay, oh wow, a full green hand. That's not my usual. It's not usually what happens, but I'm gonna keep this. You can mulligan, which means you can just redraw again, but I have this whole deck runs on what's called tamers. So I have a tamer, I also have a rookie that I can digivolve here in the breeding area. That is what it's called. I did tell Randon about it. But the goal with this deck is to play out my tamers. And tamers are basically just like cards that help your Digimon. Oh, they're playing the DM deck! Yo, okay, I'm curious about their strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Get some cool Arcturix pants and stylish All Saints shirt, stuff like that. Cool. I unfortunately don't know much about fashion, so I don't actually know those names very well. But oh wow, this guy has like an alt art Analog Youth. Very cool. But yeah, just like stylish clothing. Totally get that. Okay, so now I have a Palmon on the field. Yeah, I can actually attack. And what's cool about all your Digimon, if they digivolve from like an in training, they have an effect that retains even when you digivolve. So I can actually attack, and even if I get deleted, it's actually fine. See, so that just deleted me. I can actually bring Palmon back to my hand. It's good recursion, as they say. And I should probably mention the aim of this game is that both players have what's called security cards. And they start with 5, but you gotta take out more and more. Let's see what I can do. I'm gonna play Biomon. And what's cool about this deck is that I can reduce the play cost. This bar here is called your memory. And you share your memory with your opponent, and the memory determines how many plays you can do per turn. So let's actually do Metal Garurumon Ace and Tyan Izzy. Let's see. Unfortunately, without the right tamers, I actually can't do much. So I'm just gonna play another rookie and hope for the best. I gotta trash one. We can actually trash this one because I already have him on the field. That wasn't helpful at all. Okay, I should vacate to Vietnam and get a bunch of custom clothes made cheap. I think Milky's probably told this to you too, but the Philippines would also give you pretty good cheap clothes. Japan too. The yen is pretty weak. But if you can afford to vacation to those spots, yeah, because like it's well, actually, it's not too expensive to like travel. Well, depending on like how much money you make, but it's more so like for me, I'm just getting scared of flying. I'm just getting scared of flying in recent years. So, do I remember right that there's an official client that we just haven't gotten yet? Yes, actually, it's called Digimon Elysian, and we're actually getting a preview for it this Anime Expo. So I'm actually going to be going to Anime Expo to play that preview. Bro, I'm bricking right now. I don't have my tamers. There's not much I can. Well, there is still stuff I can do, but let's do. No, you know what? Let's do this. Attack with Palmon. Okay, that gets destroyed. Attack with Biomon. Okay, I just gave them a card. Dang it! I need a second tamer card, otherwise I can't like digivolve. Like I can digivolve, but it's just not as effective. Yeah, let's see what happens if I do this. No, I need another tamer. I need another tamer. This isn't helping me. I'm bricking. I'm bricking so hard. I have to trust in our friendship. This lets me. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry, I said that so loud into the mic. Okay, let's hope I survive this turn, and then I can do some pretty cool moves if I survive this turn. Yeah, what were we talking about? Getting clothes for cheap in other countries. I've personally never been to Vietnam, but when I went to the Philippines recently, I say Vietnam because I think they have a whole industry of custom tailoring there. Ah, so that's why. Because I was gonna say like, yeah, overseas, Philippines, Philippines and Japan, like their currency is pretty weak against the dollar at the moment. So I was able to get a lot of stuff for cheap. And even when like going around to like within the Philippines, there is public transport, but I used Grab, which is basically their version of Uber. It's kind of unfortunate for the locals that do like drive for Grab, but the prices are super cheap. Like I want to say like each trip, like we went, you know, around the city of Manila, which is like the capital, and each ride was like up like no more than $10. Look, they're using. Oh my god, they're gonna. I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to do Omnimon. No! Am I gonna survive this turn? Am I gonna have some moves? We're gonna get to the part where like their effects are gonna stack so much that their turn is gonna last forever. No, they're taking away my security. Ooh! I got myself a free tamer. Let's go. That's actually just what I needed. That's actually exactly what I needed. So, please, I actually have like the perfect counter to them. Please, no! They fused. They fused into Omnimon. I need you to. Okay, they suspended. They suspended. I have a plan. If I survive this turn, I have a plan. That's if I survive this turn. No! He's gonna OTK me. He's gonna one-turn kill. Because all he needs to do is take out my last shield and then just hit me directly. Please! No! Oh, he destroyed himself. But they're not suspended anymore. No, this like kind of does away my whole strat. I might be able to make something work though. I might be able to make something work. Let me check the effect for this again. For every 2 colors you have, return 1 to... Oh, okay. Dang it. Dang it! Okay. Let's do this. Let's play... Bergermon, but with reduced cost. So yeah, the cool mechanic with Digimon, the Digimon TCG is that like this memory bar, on the top left corner of each card you see like a number. That's how much memory it costs. So if this costs 4, normally it would take me down to 0 memory, and if it goes into this blue area, it becomes your opponent's turn. So it's actually a really fun like kind of ping pong of how you try to like outsmart your opponent. This Digimon's cool because it lets me Digivolve for free. I'm gonna attempt a combo here. I'm gonna do this. That's gonna suspend all these Digimon. Oh, I can only suspend one of them. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, which one is gonna be more of a pain in my butt? And then let me see this one. This is D-Digivolve. D-Digivolve is kind of more annoying, so... Let me do that. Suspend. And then let me do... this. Which is gonna give... It's gonna give them memory. So it's gonna end my turn, but I can still do something. I can still do something, and that is this. Digivolve into Lilymon. And Lilymon's effect makes it so that I can suspend some Digimon and send them to the bottom of the deck. No! They have an effect that prevents it. You get Alliance. And I still have memory, so I can actually do another move. Do I have another way? Ooh, actually, I do have a move. I could do this. Wait, let me read this really carefully. For every 2 colors, add 1 to this effect's maximum. Dang it! I don't have enough. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Let's do this. Let's hope for the best. Once again, I should try to explain what I'm doing. So, the cool thing with this deck is that if you put out all of these tamer cards, you can reduce the amount of memory it takes to play a Digimon. So effectively I can like put 3 Digimon on the field for free essentially. Not for free, but you could stack them in a way that makes it for free. And then each of these Digimon has a cool like counter effect. So Lilymon's effect is that like if a Digimon is suspended or I guess tapped in terms of like MTG wording, then she can bottom deck them. And that's like a really effective way to remove your Digimon because like sometimes a Digimon will have an effect that's like, oh, when you delete this Digimon, then all these effects play. Bottom decking avoids that. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, but we'll see if that actually plays out the way I want it to. And now we wait. So the reason why I tried that whole like, oh, like I have my phone out and we're playing UMAMUSUME is because I would literally dual wield DC Go with UMAMUSUME. Like when I'm waiting for my opponent to make their move, I would just play UMAMUSUME. No, they brought up it's Greymon again. They're gonna try and make Omnimon. No. . But I also have a response. I have a response to them if they try to attack. You should attack. You should attack me, bro. You should attack me. No, wait, why didn't my... Oh, I don't have my ultimate Digimon anymore. Because what's cool is that some Digimon can do what's called Blast Digivolution, which is basically just a counter. I could like counter their attack with a Digivolution, but they deleted. They were playing it safe. They're playing it safe. Dang, they freaking destroyed me. I still have a turn left. Let's see if I'll be able to do... Oh, they gave me a lot of memory, actually. So I actually... There might actually be a move that I can... Some moves that I could do. Let's see. I can bottom deck one of them. Oh, and that would give me more memory. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's think about this. If I play this one, it would be for 1 plus 3 plus 4, that's 7. I'm better off just playing this one. Let me see. Okay, I think I have a strat. I think I have a strategy. We're just gonna hard play Metal Garurumon. I can actually reduce the cost. What that's gonna do is it's actually gonna let me bottom deck one of these two big guys. And that actually gives me more memory back. So I can do that. I can play Metal Guru. I can play War Greymon, or I could do this. Dang. Yeah, you know what? Let me do this. Let's do Bergermon. To War Garurumon, because that's gonna take out this Gabumon right here. I'm gonna take away that guy. And what I can do is... I can actually Digivolve like... Oh, yes! Okay. Yes, I could do this. Digivolve into War Greymon, his effect actually lets me delete this one. First is gonna make us immune. And then... Get deleted! Oh no! He has an effect! Get freaking deleted! And then another cool effect is that when I attack with Metal Garurumon, I can actually play another Digimon. So, let's do that right now. Yeah. Let's play... Bergermon. Which can then Digivolve into one of these other ones. Oof. Dang it. I was not expecting that. That got me so good. Okay. Attack. Nice. Nice, nice. Dang, the thing is, I don't think I can win. I mean, despite that like counter, I don't think I can win though. Cause all it takes is for like... No, actually I could do this. I could do this. Yeah, I could do that, and I'll at least have a blocker. And I can draw. Another Metal Garurumon, let's freaking go! I can blitz. See, there's so much lingo in this game. There's so much lingo like Alliance and Blitz and freaking Blast, Digivolution. So it literally took me like 3 months to even learn the basics of the basics. So if all of this sounds really confusing, it's fine because like that was literally me for the longest time. And even now, I still don't really know like the full mechanics of every deck. Yeah, that's like end of sentence. I don't know the full mechanics. It takes me a while, which is why I like playing this game. Because there's the bot mode where you just fight against the bot and you can like take your time to learn all the mechanics. Let's see what my opponent does. If I survive this turn, I think I have a chance at winning, but that's only if I survive. And this person still has a lot of memory to, like, you know, pull off a wild Digivolution, so we'll see what happens. Oof. So the mechanic for this deck that they're playing is that they can put a lot of just random cards underneath their own, and that just gives them more resources to do things with. So it's a little scary. I don't know what they're planning. I feel like I might lose this one. Okay. Okay, they're trashing my sources. They're trashing my sources, but not the Digimon themselves, so I still have something on the field. Come on, baby. There was one match, actually. I'm glad I wasn't streaming it, but there was one match where I think the opponent just didn't realize that it was their turn. Either that or they had like a personal emergency or something. Ooh, Metal Mamemon. Jamming. Interesante. Dang, all they have to do is remove Biomon, and then if they can attack, they have the game. Yeah, I had some matches where like the opponent didn't realize where it was still their turn, so I was just waiting for like 20 minutes. And then eventually I just like forfeited because I was like, okay, either this guy had like a personal emergency or they are not aware that it's their turn still. What you gonna do, buddy? What you gonna do? I think they're thinking as hard as I am in terms of like, okay, if I don't win by this turn, like I'm dead. The game doesn't have a timing out mechanic. I think probably IRL it does, but this, once again, this is like the unofficial. Wait, how are you attacking me? Oh no, I can block. I can block. Let me block. Oh no, do they still have options? What are you gonna do, buddy? So yeah, this DC Go does not have a timeout mechanic, but I'd like to. I'm pretty sure in locals. Oh yeah, you know what? Locals does have a timer, so yeah. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna freaking do with that Gurumon? Oh, it's my turn. I think I might got this. I might have this in the bag, maybe. Not gonna lie, if Apex, in Apex, if my squad drops, I'll hide somewhere and I try to last until the very, very end, make the game go long. I kind of love that because, yeah, sometimes when you know you're dead, you just want to prolong the game just out of spite, you know? I think I have something here, so let's do this. We're gonna play Togemon, and I can actually reduce the cost. Because I got 3 tamers. So normally she would be 4 memory, but here she would only be 1 memory. And her effect lets me Digivolve for free, just like Birdramon. Yeah, Digivolve. And then I have Metal Greymon. His effect lets me de-Digivolve this one. So no more Crescarurumon. There's still gonna be a Digimon. Oh, they gave up! They freaking forfeited! They saw what was coming! Sometimes, okay, I'm kind of a hypocrite for this, but sometimes I get mad when, like, when they're just like, it makes sense, right? If you already know you're gonna lose, you might as well just surrender. It makes sense, and I've done that before. Especially when I'm, like, molding. But sometimes I'm like, man, let me have my moment. Let me have my moment in the sun. That was such a struggle. They forfeited. But to be honest, I've done that too. I've done that a lot. Yeah, no timer is crazy, right? Which is why I end up just dual wielding with UMAMUSUME. That's why I'm like, I just like do a race and it's like, oh, this person, yeah, it's not letting me pop off, right? I could also show you guys no, you know what? Let's play another game with the adventure deck because that's what I know best. And then I'll try to show you guys Megidramon because that one has like has a pretty funny mechanic. The mechanic is basically it just destroys everything on the field. Can I make this work? I do have one tamer. I usually like starting with a second tamer, but we'll keep this one. Ooh, they're playing... You can usually tell with their aim training what kind of deck they're playing. I think this is either what's called Armor Rush or Imperial Dramon. Armor Rush is cool because, like, this Digimon Vmon can digivolve into different what's called armor modes, and if you try to delete that armor Digimon, it doesn't actually delete it, it just makes him de-digivolve. So, but it looks like he's not playing armor. It looks like they're playing Imperial Dramon, which is another fusion. So it'll be a little bit closer to what we saw with the previous match. So I'm actually going to play Gomamon, because Gomamon is a pretty good, what's called Floodgate. So it prevents, his effect is your opponent can't gain memory other than tamer effects. So there are cards where it's like, oh, gain memory, which gives them more time to like think of more moves. This prevents that. So we're also gonna put down a tamer, and we're gonna search with Biomon. Biomon's effect is that it lets me search for specific Digimon. So yeah, let's just play that one out. I can reduce the cost. Nice! Another tamer and Tentomon. Tentomon is another good floodgate. So I get a tamer and I get Tentomon. Cool! I downloaded this to check out the cards and found a Digimon I didn't know about, but I'm like loving the design of Ryugumon. Yeah, so I think I only found out about that one from Cyber Sleuth. Does it kind of look like a dragon in like Japanese armor? Or is that Ryugumon? Because Ryugumon might be from the Liberator manga. If it looks like a sea slug looking thing, I think that might be Ryugumon. Oh, they gave themselves more memory. What the hoo-ha? They couldn't, if Gomamon was out on play, he couldn't have done that, but because he's still in the breeding area. Dang it! I'm actually gonna look up Ryugumon. I'm pretty sure that's the one from Liberator. Yeah, okay, Ryugumon's awesome. It's a new Mega Digimon, and it's from Liberator. It evolves from kind of like a Sea Slug Digimon. Okay, Gomamon's out on the field. You can't reduce your freaking costs anymore. Pyodramon is out on the field. Let's see what I can do here. I can attack. I'll attack with Biomon. No, they're gonna blast! I'm dumb. I shouldn't have done that. They just blast Digivolved as a counter. No! No! I deleted Gomamon! Well, I still have memory, so at the very least I could still play a tamer to still make my engine run, essentially. To still, like, do something. So, let's do... Wait, do you have a mem setter? No. There are some tamers that, like, if you have a... it automatically sets your memory to 3, which is, like, really useful. So, no. No. I'm giving you 1 memory. Do your best with that. I can probably counter this with Metal Greymon because he'll let me de-digivolve. I just gotta see what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna attack with these two, so that's gonna take down my memory. I mean, not my memory, my security. No, not my Biomon! No! My little Biomon, how could you? And my memory, dang. I mean, and my security, and it unsuspends, that's crazy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So I definitely recommend, not just to folk, but to anyone that's like into Digimon, or even if you're not into Digimon, I would recommend looking up the Digimon Liberator manga and web novel. It's actually, you can read it for free. Actually, let me Google it. Digimon Liberator. But like I said yesterday, it's a lot better if you understand at least the basic rules. You don't have to understand the meta, but just like the basic rules of the card game. It gets a lot more hype that way, so... Let me see if I can link it in the chat. Read it! Do it! Do it! Try it! Do it! Try it. What can I do here? I can de-digivolve for every 2 tamer colors. So I can de-digivolve twice, so that's gonna bring him down to Stingmon. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, let's try it. Oh no, I'm not gonna keep turn. So 1, 2. I'm not gonna keep turn, but it's the best that we could do. It's the best that we could do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get Togemon. I'm gonna digivolve into Metal Greymon for free. And at the very least, it's gonna get rid of this Imperial Dramon, but what I suspect is gonna happen is they're gonna take the next turn to digivolve again into Imperial Dramon. So let's see what happens. Ooh, actually I didn't realize that gave me more memory. So there's certain Digimon that have an effect called Overflow, which is basically they're really strong Digimon, but if they leave the field, then you actually give your opponent more memory. So that actually worked out pretty nicely. What can I do here? I can play this one to get more cards. It is what it is, Yugi! Let's get... No, not Mega Kabuterimon. Let's get Biomon for more searching. And then... What can I do? I can actually... Maybe I could use War Greymon now? Oh, but it would just delete this one. It wouldn't really be useful. What if I do this? No. Nah, I might as well just search. Might as well just search. But I suspect by next by next turn he's probably gonna have another Imperial Dramon out. But that's okay. Skull Greymon's also pretty cool to use, and then Arcourge United is also pretty good. Give myself Alliance. Oh, that's an interesting effect. Yeah, these two are totally gonna fuse together. This man, freaking Imperial Dramon deck, freaking frick. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he's probably gonna fuse these two into Imperial Dramon, and then it's probably gonna have some kind of effect that might delete one or both of these Digimon. But let's just see. Let's see what happens. But in the meantime, I can go over the effects of these other Digimon. So these two, Togemon and Birdramon, are good because they can Digivolve for free into an ultimate, or what's called like a level 5. And the level 5s usually have some really cool effect that usually is like a good counter to whatever, you know, Digimon is on the field. So Mega Kabuterimon, what he can do is he can suspend. He can suspend a Digimon, which means it can't attack or defend. Skull Greymon is also a really good one. Oh no, my Biomon. Skull Greymon's also really good because he can do what's called Raid and Retaliate. What that does is it essentially turns one of your Digimon into like a bomb. So like I can probably destroy this with like a little rookie. If I can combo off of the Skull Greymon. If. That's the hard part, is that you have to be able to like get those combos off. So as I predicted, there is an Imperial Dramon on the field once again. Oh, he made it so I can't unsuspend this. I can't use it to reduce costs. And suspended my Metal Greymon, so that means he can attack directly. So let us see. Let's see what happens. He's gonna scramble me. They played Blue Scramble. No, he Digivolved again. What's this one? Ah, oh, he bottom decked me. He bottom decked me. No. If I can survive this turn, I might still have a way to come back. But it might be tough. It might be tough. It's crazy comparing the art this new card game gets to the old card game that's used all the weird everyone has too many veins art. Yeah, for real. Like so many Digimon just have random veins. Come on, let me survive one more turn. Okay, I think that's the end of their turn. Come on. Come on. I probably shouldn't attack directly though. It seems like they have an ace card. An ace up their sleeve, if you will. Okay, I get more memory. I can also get more memory this way. I might have a plan. Let's do this. Reduce the play cost. Let's do Skull Greymon. Skull Greymon can grant another Digimon what's called Raid and Retaliation. Retaliation basically is if this Digimon gets destroyed, the Digimon that destroyed it also gets destroyed. But what I can do with that is that I can make this Tentomon attack this Digimon, which is basically just like a suicide attack, but that's also gonna destroy this one. So I can do that. Let's see what happens. It might be a crazy strategy. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's see what happens. Because he's gonna Digivolve right now, but I think the effect might still happen. That's what I'm hoping for. Like it's pausing right now because he's deciding whether or not to blast Digivolve. Get freaking destroyed. Honey Dory, hello! Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. We're playing the Digimon card game right now. Hello. Welcome. Oh, you're playing Overwatch. Nice. My partner's playing Overwatch right now. So let's do this. We're gonna return one card from the trash to the hand. And that is going to be... Sorry, let me finish this turn and then I'll give you guys a warmer welcome. Ooh, let's get Lilymon. But hello, Honeydoor. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Let me know how your stream went. But also, hello, everyone. My name is Babinka Bear. I'm your local Sun Bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. And for today, we're playing the Digimon TCG through an unofficial client called DC Go. I'm trying to get a comeback right now. I'm trying to get a comeback. But hello. Yum ZCX, welcome, welcome, and Honey Dory, hello. Here comes a purple bear with her honey bears. Honey's hive is fluttering your way. Aw, I love that. Welcome, welcome. If you guys need to do any post-stream care, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand, you know? But yeah, if you want to stick around, we're talking about the Digimons at the moment, so... Wait, this guy didn't get deleted. Why didn't he get deleted? Crazy business. Let's see what I can— Ooh, you know what? I might still have a move. Yeah, I think I still have a move, actually. I could do this. It's gonna end my turn, but I think it will get rid of this guy. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So I can Digivolve for free. And Lilymon can bottom deck any Digimon that's suspended. And guess who's suspended? They're both gone. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Look at all the memory that I got. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. Heck yes. Okay, we're gonna play this, Courage United. We're gonna play this as well. And I think another Courage United to end our turn, because we can Digivolve, but I kind of wanna save these in case of emergency. In case of emergency, you never know. You know, you never know. But we got 2 blockers. We removed a pretty strong Digimon, so let's see. There's a chance that he might be able to like bring it back, but let's just see. Let's just see. That's a pretty good counter, isn't it? Lilymon's pretty goated. I'm like so curious how they're gonna respond. Look at they have 15 freaking cards in their hand. They can totally respond back. But we'll see. I don't know if Honey Dory is still here, but if you are, no pressure if not, but since you were playing Overwatch 2, do you have a main? I actually don't know too much about Overwatch, but my partner plays it. He was literally playing it right next to me as I was like looking over. And I know he used to main Lucio, but I think he's been delving into tank stuff. I don't know. He can correct me when he comes back. He went out to go wash the dishes. My main changes because I go through a lot of phases. Ain't nothing wrong with a good time. Ain't nothing wrong with a good time, you know? Do you like have a you currently play a lot of Ash? Oh, okay. Do you have a role that you like? Like, do you like tank? Do you like support? Do you like DPS? Because like I said, I actually don't know too much about the game. So is Ash the sniper? No, I'm thinking of someone else. You like DPS and support? Nice. Sometimes I'll play a little bit more support and other times I'll play DPS. I kind of like, the thing is, like I said, I've never played Overwatch 2, but I played Final Fantasy 14. She is the mid-range, oh, mid-range sniper, okay. Some of the things that I've seen from Overwatch are pretty cool, like, the support characters where you're supposed to shoot your allies so that you can heal them, that kind of thing. I've seen my partner play Lucio before. So, like, it's really interesting, like, I guess how diverse the play styles are. But I do see a lot of folks molding as well. I'm so bad at Lucio. Nothing wrong with that. Everyone has their strengths and their weaknesses. What is molding? It's the slang term. I'm an old head. I'm in my 30s, but I've heard the youngins use this term to refer to like just being mad, you know, like raging, like not rage quitting, but just being like, ah, you know. Oh wait, let me use my toggles. Just being like, ah, how freaking dare you beat me at this game? But more likely, whenever I see people mauled, it's more about like their own teammates. It's like, why aren't you on point? You know, like, or why? Yeah, like raging. Exactly. It's like, why aren't you on point? Why is no one healing me? That's the usual like molding that I hear. I'm really bad with the slang. No worries, no worries. I only know a lot of like younger kids slang because I work as an educator, but also like I'm friends with like other younger folks in the VTuber community. But otherwise, stuff like the I even hesitate to say like the Riz stuff, like the Rizzler stuff, because by the time like us oldies say that, it's already not a fun meme. Like the younger generation is already like, oh my god, that's so 5 seconds ago. Mad balding. I should call it mad balding. Dia, hello, hello. We're currently playing Digimon, but we are also talking about Overwatch. I'm really uncultured. I live under a rock. Nah. I feel like there's probably stuff that you know that I would want to learn more about, you know? like I know the slang, I know all the Digimon stuff, but I don't know any of the Overwatch stuff, for example. And I do remember like a long time ago, I know that we know each other from the raid train, right? The bear raid train. I remember, were you the one that was building a keyboard? Because I remember tuning into all of the bears streams that were in the raid train. And I remember like just checking out even for just a couple minutes like everyone's content. And I remember, I think, yeah, you were doing the keyboard. It was so like ASMR and very like very chill vibes, you know? Oh, you're building your keyboard. Nice. I just don't really pay attention to things I'm not very interested in. Yeah, I think that's fine, you know? I think that's fine. Wait, what did this person just play? What the? Not the Hexablaumon. What the frick? What the frick-a-frack? They just deleted one of my tamers. No. Can I come back from this, you think? Thank you. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. I love the good vibes. You seem very chill too. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I be yelling too loud because I'm getting too passionate about Digimon, but otherwise I do hope that people have a good chill time in here. Yo, another raid! Another 2 raids in one day. Hello! Wimmy! Sky Limits, hello! Limmy, hello! Welcome. Thank you for the raid! You were just chatting. Ooh, what were you chatting about? Oh, you know what? My opponent is probably waiting for me to make a move. Hello, Raiders! Thank you for the raid. My name is Babinka Bear. I'm your local Sun Bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. Oh, karaoke! Yo, nice. Phil streamer, yes. Hello, Orlando. Welcome. Yeah, I'm Babinka Bear. We're currently playing Digimon TCG on a client called DCGO. I am playing against a real person, so I don't know if this person is waiting for me to make an attack. But I do have somewhat of a strat that I'm gonna try out, and it is this. Wait. Sorry, I'm gonna give you guys a proper welcome once I figure out what the heck this Digimon's all about. None of your opponent's Digimon with, can suspend? Dang. How many? Oh my god, that's so many cards. Okay. But I can still play effects though, right? I can still play effects? Can I do this? Can I do this? Bottom deck? Can I bottom deck this? Oh! Please! Please! What the heck is partition? Oh my gosh. Gain alliance. Okay, I still have memory. Okay, let's do a proper welcome to everyone. Because also thank you to like Honeydori also raided with their group, and then Wimmy, thank you for the raid as well. You were doing karaoke. What were you singing? Why were you singing? But also to Skylimit and to Honeydori and to everyone that came with you. If you need to do a raid and run, or if you need to do some post-stream care and click away temporarily or for the night, then no worries at all. We're just playing Digimon right now, but I'm always curious. But yes, oh Orlando, I am Phil Lam. I am in fact a Phil Lam streamer. And then Chiaki Tosaka, hello, welcome. We do have a 1-point redeem. It's our daily Sniffa-Sticka. All the stickers are based off of Filipino treats. I picked up DigiTCG last week and won my first local. Adventure's broken. Yes, dude, I love Adventure. It's the only deck I know how to play right now. So, so yeah, there's that. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. I can digivolve. There's actually, despite all these cards, there's actually not too much I can do, because this would just make them suspend, but not even into their turn, and this would bounce one. I could also digivolve this one. Maybe I should set this up. I think my only move should be to set this. No, you know what? I should bounce one of them so that they can't digivolve. So let me do that. We're bouncing. And then I will catch up on chat once it's this guy's turn. This can digivolve for free. We're gonna play Zudomon. That's gonna take out one of these guys. And I think I'm gonna take out the Stingmon, so that even when this person comes down, because they have a Vmon, they're still not gonna be able to hopefully make Imperial Dramon. So that gets bounced, and now it's their turn. Okay, let's see what's happening in the chat. Oh, well, Lando, I'm so glad that you're also getting into the TCG. I got into it a couple months ago, but I'm still learning. I literally only know how to play Adventure. And I'm trying to learn Megidra, but that is a venture. That is a venture. Oh, well, Lando, thanks for joining the classroom. I appreciate it. A bit of everything, mostly anime, opening, endings, and Vocaloid. Yo, what kind of Vocaloid songs? Because I'm mostly familiar with like the 2000s, 2010s one, and a couple of the more popular ones that a lot of VTubers and like Utaites will be singing like nowadays, like the Canaria stuff. AGTQW5, hello, welcome back. Hello, hello. Oh, you guys got your stickers. Maha Blanca, yeah, I love the Maha Blanca. I love it. And also these Sniffer-stickers that oh, and nice, Chucky. Tosaka, you also got yourself a Sniffer-sticker. These stickers I actually am trying to print IRL, so that if anyone's going to Anime Expo, and if you're able to somehow find me in the ocean of people, if you're able to find this small sun bear in the ocean of people, you might just get a Sniffer-sticker. But I am trying to print them out. I do have a silhouette, like, cutting machine at home. So, oh, this person is getting a lot of memory. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this one. I don't know what was gonna happen with this one. Adventure is great because it plays exactly like Edison format Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's warped my Digimon TCG deck building, so now I'm trying to build Beelzemon because I play Lightsworns in Yu-Gi-Oh. Cool, dude. So, I unfortunately don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than the first season, back when the rules did not matter. Like, at least until you got to Battle City, right? And then there were, like, actual rules. But, like, I know, like, some folks at my locals, they also play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, but cool. I like to see, like, how people, like, that come from MTG, or they come from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or they come from something else, like how they also end up interested in Digimon, because there was this person at our locals who started with Pokemon and then got into Digimon. Oh, I could blast Digivolve. Let's freaking go. Oh, but it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna take out the Wormmon. It is what it is. But it's okay. At least it's gonna make us immune to effects. So there's that. So let's make me and Garurumon immune. And then, tapos, we will take out that Wormmon. And we get a Tamer. So at least there's that. But let's see if it does anything, because if this guy can attack again, it's over. I don't have any way to defend myself. Marunong pa mag-Tagalog? Hindi. Konti lang. Like, and you could probably hear the accent too. Like I'm Phil Am to the bone. Like my I went through like the quintessential Phil Am experience of like not knowing too much about my culture growing up, except for like the cuisine and a little bit of the language. And then I joined a Filipino organization like in college, and that's where like the bulk of my Filipino cultural knowledge comes from. No, I don't think that's fair. I think like a good percentage of it did come from growing up with my Filipino parents, but also like a good chunk of like the history, the like cultural dances, the stuff like that. Usually a lot of it came from like my experience in college. But I still grew up with like knowing the cuisine, a little bit of the language, some of the cultural stuff, at least from like the era that my parents are from. Like they were born in like the 60s, so they grew up in the Philippines from like the 70s, came to the US in like the 80s. I'm actually gonna snooze this ad. And then I see folks comment, I'll read it in a second, but have you ever visited the homeland? I did. I actually just recently visited last November. Yeah, like November 2024, and I came with my whole family, which includes me, my parents, and then my 3 younger siblings who had never been to the Philippines before. So it was kind of hectic to just wrangle the entire family. Especially through an airport that is super stressful. So that was stressful, but the trip itself was really nice. Like, there are still times where I miss being in the Philippines. Like, granted, you know, we had a comfy hotel and we were like being driven around with like the Grab drivers and everything, but it was nice. It was, I don't know, just like the vibe. There's just something about like the folks there too. I don't know. Like I said, I know I'm very biased because I stayed at a nice hotel, and like oh, let me get back to DC Go for a second. I can actually counter by playing a Digimon. Let's do this. No, I'm not gonna use that for now. Oof. I'm pretty sure this person, like, has this in the bag, you know? Ah, oh, man. No. Nah, there we go. I just lost. I just lost. It's all good, though. It's all good. Let's go to the title screen, and then I think we'll just yap for the rest of the... We'll yap for the rest of the stream. But Twisty, hello! Hello, welcome, welcome. So let me read folks' comment, and then we'll keep on yapping. So the most important thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime taught me is that Karibo's the strongest card in the whole game as long as you believe in it hard enough. Exactly. You just gotta multiply him, and then you gotta zombify the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then you just got to not show weakness when your enemy threatens to toss themselves off of the tower. And that's actually how you get really OP at the game. At least that's what the anime told me. So yeah, going back to what we were talking about in terms of like visiting the Philippines. Hello, Amerly. Hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, it was really hard to like wrangle my whole family, but the trip itself was really nice. The only thing is that it was too short. It was too short because we were only there for a week. But like some of that time was also spent just like getting used to the jet lag because we're from, I call it Los Bincos, but I feel like out of context you'll figure out what I mean by that. I live on the west coast of Bear America. So yeah, first of all, long flight, super long flight, the longest flight I've ever been on, and I think I was going insane by the end of it. And then afterwards, just the whole like culture shock of like arriving in the hotel, and then like we had a driver, my mom had connections to a driver, and then just getting like through, first of all, Manila traffic. Like, just like the phenomena that is Manila traffic was like crazy. But the cool thing though about like not just Manila, but I feel like Southeast Asian like driving in general is that it does teach you to be a very defensive driver and to like look out, you know? Like you can't just you can't be like not concentrating while driving, you know? So yeah. But yeah, that's the last time I visited the motherland. Before that, it was actually about 25 years since I had last visited. Like, actually maybe more, because I visited when I was, I'm pretty open about my age. I'm 34. So last time I visited before November I was, I think 6 or 7 years old. So it was like in the 90s. So a lot had changed, but overall, good trip. Good trip. I would want to go back again when I can, if I can. But also, like, I do think I'm gonna be putting a pause to traveling for a little bit. Just because, like, I don't know. Traveling is, like, air travel is kind of scary nowadays. Granted, I do know that, like, airplane accidents are very rare. It's just that when they do happen, you know, they're all over social media. Like unfortunately, like the Air India incident, right? Traffic definitely got worse. Yeah, 100%. Gonna head out. Take care. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you. Thank you. I do think we're actually gonna call it pretty soon. In fact, I'm gonna snooze this ad and we're actually gonna do our end of stream tradition. So for all of the newcomers, we have an end of stream tradition here in the classroom. It's called our end of stream mosh pit. So what that is I'm just gonna play some music. I kind of just go on YouTube and see what is moshable. And then all you gotta do is just pick a emote, spam it, and then we'll raid out. So I'm actually gonna stop raids. But yeah, Skylimit, thank you so much for the raid as well, and thank you also to Honey Dory. Thank you for everyone for tuning in as well. So let's there we go. This is the first song that I saw when I logged on. So let's just play Bloody Stream. Let's just play Bloody Stream. Oh yeah, I do have a Discord. Let me know if that link works, because I've been known to put a link that has already expired. So let me know if it works. If not, we'll generate a new one for you, and then we'll do our end of stream mosh pit. You're in. Nice. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here. But all right, once you hear the music, go ahead and spam your favorite emotes, and then I'm gonna make your little guys fight each other. Oh no, it's so loud. Ah! Open up the pit. There you go. Alright, now your little avatars are gonna fight each other. Yo, I feel like we should raid into Eros. Cause he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. You died. It's okay. It's okay. We might have a round 2. We're probably gonna have a round 2. And actually, let me recede the water so you guys can see the fights a little bit better. There you go. And Twisty won the first round. Let's go. By the way, the fights are random. The amount of emotes you spam doesn't impact like whether or not you're gonna win. It's just RNG, baby. So get ready for round 2. Yeah, sorry, I probably should have said that earlier. But I love the passion. It's not rigged, I swear. I swear it's not rigged. There we go. There we go. Rigged anyways? No. No, it's not rigged. You can only say it's rigged if I win. And so far... Uh-oh, wait, I might... No, Folk's gonna win. There you go. See? Not rigged. How much more time do we have? We have time for a round 3. We have time for a round 3. Round 3. Fight. Heaven or hell. Close call. I know, it's really close. I could... Duel 1. Mankind could not think about their freaking consequences, so instead, they chose to blame the beasts. Heaven or hell. Fight. Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's between Matthew and Pickles. Who's getting it? It's Pickles! Let's go! Let's go! Mankind knew they could not change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beast. Heaven or hell. Fight. Not rigged, exactly. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. GG, everyone. GG. Good job. Good job. I would rate that mosh pit an S plus rank. No, SSS plus S times 4 rank mosh pit. So good job. Good job. And alright, with that, let's go ahead and go into our outro. Let's go ahead and raid into Aros. So we were just playing Digimon TCG. It makes sense to go into someone that's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. And it looks like he's gonna play LA Noire after. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate both the raids. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate the conversations. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. His stream is so loud? Oh. Well, guess what? we're raiding. We're gonna raid right into it. So yes, goodbye. Otsubear. Aw, I love that. I use Otsubinka, but I also love Otsubear. Thanks for the stream. He is Chaos Incarnate. Yup, he totally is. So we're gonna go ahead and raid. And with that, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye. And be good.